Okay, sounds good.
Hello, Mars is in the wrong outfit, and it's not my fault anymore.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Hang on, I could get out of my cosplay.
Hello, Orion.
It's okay.
Yes. I can't believe Mars would do this.
Okay, I'm in the right outfit.
Welcome. How grand.
Yeesh.
Oh, I should open something.
That would be a good idea.
Look! We have... Tammy's done. Look at her. Gaze upon her glory.
She is so
Hello, Canadian
beautiful.
Canadian Lucifer, I have a very important question to ask, and this does... You are the saint, okay? Your answer depends on how I treat everybody else today, okay?
Oh.
You ready? Have you watched the abridged multiple times?
This is an important question.
Whether you're showing it to the... It doesn't matter. Great. Love it. But... Good, Ryan. That's what we want. This is for the Date Everything X Ace Attorney crossover court everything.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Where
well,
we
it's
decide
okay.
to take characters from...
Not everybody...
Ace Attorney.
In
Date Everythingify them.
Not the whole thing. But, like, okay. Okay, then you're probably the other views. I'm assuming it's separate times. Yes.
Have the views been skyrocketing?
They have not been skyrocketing, but there are 8 views, and only Canadian Lucifer has commented. So if Canadian Lucifer wasn't gonna tell me that they've, you know, been coming back to the video, I was gonna start yelling at people. Hello, Mason. I was gonna yell at all our members. Who's watching and not commenting? Because I need Dylan to make more, guys. And I already have plans. We're gonna promote it on the Ace Attorney Reddit and the Ace Attorney Discord, and hopefully everybody will love it. And then people will find our channel.
Yes.
I also promoted the
multiple ways
Paradise Killer case file on their subreddit, which of course is not very massive, but it obviously has dedicated people.
It's still certainly
so
something.
Like,
I wouldn't.
So
knock
I know
it.
I will try and find the Tangled Tower subreddit, or the Detective Grimoire subreddit, and put the No, you don't have to do that. I mean, Dylan will certainly appreciate it. Peer pressure works very well on him. However, he does have a number in mind, which is has to unfortunately specifically be unique people commenting.
Yeah.
And it can't be Mars or I. Sadly, we do not count.
No, we are banned.
Sadly, we do not
We're
count.
not
However,
allowed.
if every single member, besides Parry, obviously, leaves a comment, then we're pretty dang close already. And then I know that everybody else here is gonna do it. Basically, if everybody that comes to an Ace Attorney stream comments on the video, we're there. And that's what I need. And I know right now we're members only. Dylan's very upset that I'm waiting till December to release it to the public. But I don't want to blow my load all at once, okay? I've done a bunch of compilations. I haven't been doing any Let's Play content for multiple weeks now.
We gotta pace ourselves.
I gotta pace ourselves. He's very upset with me.
The pacing is important.
I keep trying to do this thing to set up for not tomorrow's stream, Thursday's stream. But
I keep forgetting what's supposed to be happening Thursday and Friday. My
Thursday is now Ace Attorney. Friday is Paper Demon. That's what we're doing. Guys, all of you know Thursday will be Ace Attorney with Dylan. And Friday, Mars and I will still be Paper Demoning. Unfortunately, Dylan will not be there. These stickers and this extra little stream thing will come out on Thursday Okay, I will be putting them out on Thursday. I need them. You need to see them. I'm very upset that you can't see them yet, but I gotta hold back. Man, doing surprises for people is tough. I will also say I have made 4 scripts for Artboreal.
Oh shit.
I'm working on the 4th, something like that. So that's gonna have a good time and definitely some stuff in the backlog, which is great. I love every time, like, basically every time people, like, talk to me at my job, like, they don't know about trees, usually. They're asking me about trees. And that is, like, where I get the inspiration. Another, like, segment, I guess, quote-unquote, of the channel will be what I call conspiratory, which is, like, mostly, like, not tree misconceptions, but, like, wrong internet info. Like, I've come across now 2 Tumblr posts.
I mean, there is
that are
definitely
being read.
misinformation out there. You
Oh,
can't deny that.
Oh, yeah. But they're, like, 2 Tumblr posts about, like, tree stories, right? Like, these epic tree things. And one of them is blatantly untrue. And the other one is just, like, not what you think it is. And kind of annoying. Because people definitely think of this with other stuff, too. And then there is a blatant...
I'm very curious which one is the one you deemed annoying.
It's just how people treat it, you know? They're like, ooh, this thing! And it's like, yes, it does exist. But not how you want it to exist. You know, like, that's what it is. It's like, yeah, it's cool.
Yes,
but it's not what you want. And then there is a 3rd one that's not a Tumblr post related, but that was a true, like, conspiracy theory people had about trees, and I was like, I've never heard this, and then I talked with multiple people, and they're like, oh yeah, I've heard of that, it's stupid, and I'm like, yeah, it's fucking stupid. What's absolutely fantastic is one of the 2
curious what these rumors are.
Conspiratries that I'm working on. Is it the tree that owns itself? No, that is not one I have on the list currently. I'd have to look into that. I know about that one.
Though.
Like, I know the story behind that one. I haven't looked into it to see. Because one was a story... I'll tell you what they are. One is the upside down tree. Have you heard the story about that?
Oh, that one.
The other one is the tree of 40 fruits.
Okay, that one I haven't
Dichotomy! You better have ears. Do you fucking have ears, Dichotomy? Dichotomy, do you fucking have ears? You better fucking have ears.
I think Ori's about to lose her shit. You need to have ears.
Dichotomy, you need to take 15 minutes out of your life. Okay? 15 minutes. It's not that much. I know you're a busy man. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I've grabbed Dichotomy by the lapels. Dichotomy.
Oh, very
Dichotomy.
much the vibe. Also, hi, Pastry Puff.
Please watched. Yes, happy birthday, Pastry Puff. Please watched the Ace Attorney Abridged. You have access. You're a member. You need to watch it, and you need to comment on it. Okay, you need to comment that Dylan needs to make more. I need Dylan to make more, okay? And Dylan will only make more if he meets a quota of comments. It is a very obtainable quota of comments if I force you all to comment on it when it comes out.
It's definitely not hard at all.
It's definitely like we have the physical amount of people in our community that I can get to comment on it, but we certainly don't average get this amount of comments. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what am I being forced to watch? I'll trade. If it's roughly the same amount of time, I'll trade.
Ooh.
Oh, that's okay. That's how it showed Mars Gravity Falls.
It was very based. Watching all the house owl. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm awake, I
Mars
promise.
Gravity Falls. Mars and I had a sleepover for Gravity Falls. That was basically what we did.
We're gonna get Ori to finish To Be Hero X. We're gonna
and
have
a lot of other anime.
It.
There's a lot of other anime.
So much anime. Oh my god.
Yes, there's a list.
I gotta know what you thought of Ida Dichotomy.
Yes, We love Ida.
What did you think of Ida?
Okay.
The coolest grandma ever.
I gotta do this. What is the first one? Speaking.
But you mentioned, speaking of being forced to watch things, who forced you to watch the Owl House?
Oh, did I not? Did I do a stupid? Ah, I did do stupid.
I mean, dichotomy, grandmas do start out as moms typically. So yeah, right on point.
Yeah, he's perfect.
Maybe one day I will cosplay
Okay.
Ida.
Remember,
be a
everyone,
dream.
even though we're playing Ace Attorney on Thursday, stream will be... Streamiversary will be Thursday, where we get this lovely little thing that I just half set up, and he's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna love it.
It's gonna be very fun.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be amazing. Yes. Never. Okay, lovely. That's all set. You're gonna get up into the comic.
It's
I
very
liked it
tragic
overall,
what happened to season
but it's
3 of the Owl
very
House.
tragic.
I wish we could have fleshed out their time
In the human world.
in the human world, yeah.
Yeah.
I was debating whether revealing that, but it's been out
Eh.
for a while.
It's also not like that. Like that's not the spoiler I'm worried about with this show. You know? Like,
I still felt the final battle was epic enough where I'm like, it seemed like they did the best they could with what he had to work with.
Okay. The outhouse. No, Mason.
Oh, not the
outhouse. Okay.
Oh man, I really got to work on the comic tonight.
Yeah, I have all the backgrounds done. I just have to color them now.
Well, Ori, I am sharing my screen. So if all you lovely viewers would like to see Guard 1, Guard 2, average, and access being colored.
Jesus dies, but it's a fake outfit. Lovely.
I mean, that's pretty much canon.
Oh, yeah.
That's just canon.
Well, dichotomy, if you're not streaming on Friday, I'm also streaming Paper Demon on Friday, which isn't Ace Attorney, the normal, so you could be there for that too. Our worst nightmare, Federico. You're not our worst nightmare.
Why would you be our worst nightmare?
Dichotomy, I love all these, like, seeing everybody's little, like, going live thing, right? Because it says, like, you know, channel is live, blank, you know, channel is live, blank, and then everybody can manually put, like, a little thingy underneath it. You know, sometimes Sayu, like, Sayu says, like, message from Sayu or something, or, like, whatever. Ours has been the same for a very, very long time, and it's just, psst. Ace Tooney is live! Psst.
Just, psst. It feels on brand for us. I don't know if we would change that.
Not Paper Demon. Paper Demon.
Paper Demon.
Okay.
Like the
I keep
paper
getting
you
lost.
art
I'm trying
on.
to bring Mars on for viewing pleasure. This is the goal. I really need to make a better duel again for us, but
I need to redo this, actually.
there we go. Lovely.
Let's see. This is a space. This is a gap.
I don't think that's ever stopped anybody here. Amazing.
Yeah.
We've
It
all
definitely
made
hasn't.
jokes over and over again. Okay.
Oh yeah, we got our favorites. We got our
Come here.
favorite jokes.
Lovely. Ah.
I think Averett is about to commit a no-joke crime on guard 1.
A non-joke crime.
One of those non-joke crimes.
Non-joke crimes. This is not what I want!
Oopsies.
Okay, that's what I want. I want this. I want this. I want this.
I will warn in advance, you guys. My voice is absolutely shot.
I think that's
and it is
good.
not because of work today. It is because of something that happened after work today.
Uh-oh.
And
well,
I'm still
you
very
better
mad
be good
about
for
it.
You better be good for Thursday.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay. But basically what happened,
Yeah.
when I got home, I took a throat lozenge. Because I was like, you know what? It's been a day. I feel my voice getting a little sore. I'll take a throat lozenge while I shower.
All right,
that
you've
should be
intrigued
fine.
me, Dichotomy.
I
It
usually
better be
do
funny.
this. This is usually not an issue. Well, this time it was an issue. Because for whatever goddamn reason, while I was, showering, getting all the germs off me and stuff, the throat lozenge shot to the back of my throat. And I nearly
Nice.
choked on it.
Mars! That's not how it works!
I swear to God, in all the damn times that I have done this is the first time it's happened. So I'm coughing just very violently in the shower trying to get this stupid lozenge out of my mouth. And then for the next 20 minutes after that, I could not stop coughing. And you know how it goes where you cough so hard and it's like after you feel something go down wrong, after that you just feel that phlegm in your throat just sitting on top and it's this gurgly feeling that will not go away. That's what I currently got, and it sucks. It makes the talking very hard. Because I just feel phlegm ball on top of my vocal folds right now, and it's not fun.
I'm sorry, I'm just viewing Canadian Lucifer's lovely Ace Attorney AU. Which we stand.
I don't think I got to see this.
I think it just happened. Yeah.
That would explain it.
It looks great, Canadian Lucifer.
Museum?
I love Edric's outfit.
Ooh!
I love Edric's outfit.
That's
And
a really fire
pose,
outfit.
Top tier.
See, Mason, the milk
no,
I
Federico.
don't think would help.
Oh, Lucy.
Because milk actually creates more phlegm in your throat.
Yeah,
And that's kind of the
but that never
opposite of
stopped
what I
me
need.
from eating chocolate before singing in choir.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stop me either. But I will say this, when I actively have phlegm in my throat, I'll usually go for hot tea. So that's what I did.
Well, I have
Hot lemon tea.
Decaf dark chocolate truffle tea.
Ooh. That sounds delicious.
Oh, it is fantastic. And full of lots and lots of dairy.
I
Because
can
it has both
imagine.
chocolate and the milk I added to it.
Ooh, lovely.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Lucy. I'm trying.
Okay.
Honestly, it's kind of like the more I talk, the more it clears. So that's okay. That I'm kind of chill with. I can work with that. What I couldn't work with was hacking and coughing my way to the room, feeling like I was about to hack up a lung. That wasn't fun.
Yeah. That
Honey and
one's
hot
happened
water is very good when you're sick, Lucy.
when I got I nearly died to a Zyrtec.
Yeah. No, literally, that situation,
Yeah.
this is what happened this time. But it was a stupid throat
Is that your
lozenge.
first
I'm
time
like,
having
God
it
damn
be that bad? Because that was my first time having it be, like, that bad. Like, obviously, I've inhaled water before, but I had never had, to a point where
that
I was like...
my first time having it be that I had tears streaming out of my eyes.
Snot streaming. I was
like
dying.
And also, keep in mind, I'm in the shower, so it's humid as shit
Oh,
in there.
no.
And I'm choking on all the water around me, too.
Oh, no. I was in bed. I had to, sit up.
Bad.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't fun.
Interesting, Federico.
But I live, bitch.
You lived.
Take that, universe.
Did you die?
Sadly, yes. But I lived.
Okay. I need to stop
I'm sorry.
switching.
I'm not allowed to perish until the second season of To Be Hero X comes out. Let's be honest.
I can only fucking imagine.
Oh, Ori? So I finished showing my mom To Be Hero X last night.
So you're gonna
Her
bring me
jaw
tissues?
dropped. Yes, no, you don't need tissues. You don't need tissues.
Okay.
It's not that kind of ending. It's not that kind of ending. It's more of a, whoa, all the pieces came together in a really friggin' cool and animatedly pleasing way.
I see.
That just kind of leaves you with chills watching it. It's really like, it feels like, okay, you know what I would equate it to? You've seen Now You See Me, right?
Yes.
The movie?
Yes.
You know how at the end of the movie where they show how the Horsemen planned everything, but then there was like a double agent? It feels like that moment where you see all the pieces come together and it's like, oh shit!
I see. We were gonna see K-pop Demon Hunters when we saw the promo for the next one, right?
The promo for the next Demon Slayer?
No, Now You See Me.
Yes!
The third
yeah,
one?
they're making another one.
A third one, yeah.
They finally called it Now You Don't, I think.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, God, it only took them forever to use that. Yeah, the cliffhanger fact as well, Pastry. Oh, God, it's so good. My mom's jaw was actually on the floor. She turned to me and she goes, wait, that's how it all went down? Like, yeah, all the pieces are coming together. She's like, that's amazing.
That's good. That's good.
Yes,
I will say, you know, like the Donghwas have been fucking killing it, is all I'm saying.
The Donghwas have been off the charts. Okay.
Oh yeah, I would say I like Soda Pop, but it is not
still your
my
thing.
tops at all. I like Golden,
I like
What It
Idol.
Sounds Like, and My Idol.
What It
yeah.
Sounds Like is beautiful.
Of course, I also like how it's done.
Like how it's done.
Yeah.
I am such a sucker for
They're
how
all
it's done.
good. I
Mostly
listen to
because
all
I
of them.
figured out how to do the rap bit, and God, I was so proud.
Yeah, I listen to how it's done, What It Sounds Like, Golden, and My Idol specifically. I'm not against free Soda Pop or Takedown, but like, I don't like
Takedown is
search
good,
for them. Dylan loves Takedown.
But Takedown hurts my soul because it's like, that was the mean Rumi song. That's the song where they're being really mean to Rumi.
It's just like, no, be friends.
I do want them to be friends.
Don't do this to me.
Literally best friend group made up of women that I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, thank you, creators behind K-pop Demon Hunters, for letting the girls be weirdos. I love it. They feel like actual characters.
Takedown because it's the shortest. Mason,
didn't
you
just
said you
make
enjoyed
role
yourself.
Yeah, too late to black.
It doesn't have to be your favorite movie.
Soda Stereo. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, Sid and Addie are still building up their relationship. I mean, Mason, I think I recall you saying 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
7 out of 10 is good. Okay is 5 out of
good.
10.
7 out of 10 is 70%. That's pretty damn
Yeah. That's a pass. C's get degrees.
good. Okay, that's a B plus at least if it's a 70. Come on.
No?
You think it's more or less?
It's a C! It is a flat C! a C minus, actually. 75 is C.
God, the grading systems in schools have been so screwed up. I don't know what's an actual C anymore.
A plus is 100. A is 95 to 100 to 99. A minus is 90 to 94. B plus is 89 to 86. B is 8, like it goes down.
Somebody please tell me that I'm not the only one who thought A plus was 100 and above.
Okay, either way, C is still in a 70 mark. It was never B.
All right, fine. Jesus.
I'm like shocked.
You're so passionate about this. You're so passionate about this.
It's still a 7, Mason, is all I'm saying. You still rated it a 7 out of 10. You can't take it back. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward, you know?
Let's see. Is this your neck? No, that's way too thick to be your neck. That's way too thick to be part of your neck. You do not have that thick a neck, Garwan.
I'm so curious. Between his fingers? Yes. That's not neck. That's empty space. Oh, yay!
I got it right!
It's empty space. You got it right.
Next time on Whose Line Is It?
Literally.
Does this line belong to Guard 1 or Everett?
I'm not making fun of you, Mason. A plus would be. We never did actual grades. Like not actual grades. We never did letter grades. We got numbers. Now sometimes they were like blank out of blank. You know, if there was 80 questions, you would get like a 70 out of 80, and then you had to do the math yourself.
Letter grades were more a thing for college.
Yeah, letter grades were in college.
Yeah, not so much in high school.
But it was less
school.
even. I don't even remember doing a. No, there were letter grades in college, but you cared about your GPA, and then the whole math just got stupid after that, and it was just like.
Oh, it got really dumb.
Mm-hmm. I dropped a class where the grading scheme was like, 35 and below was where you would fail. And I was like, yeah, I can't even do this. The reason
was that the ridiculously ass hard class?
It was specifically my brain that is not working. It was partial differential equations, and my differential equations class was a shit show. So if I'm being completely honest, I didn't even really understand differential equations. So I was like, but this teacher will be better. And usually classes go over, and I was like, I am lost. I am a calculus girl. We got to a point here where I don't know what the fuck is going on, and we're done.
Hey, you tried. You gave it a try.
Yep. None of these are negative things, Mason. You're saying only good things. You don't have to watch a movie again in order to say it's it's
looks
fine.
So cute.
What?
You saying he looks cute when he's terrified, Deity?
Uh-oh. Well, maybe it's my guard ones where he's being a little. I mean, maybe this look-up one is
little
cute.
Saucy.
But I don't know about his, his this one. That's not cute. He's getting evil. Well, Oh my goodness. Are you a Guard 1 average shipper, Lucy? Is that who you're gonna be? We knew they were gonna happen.
Very well might. Oh yeah, there was no way it wasn't going to happen.
I'm curious when the dialogue happens, though, how everyone's gonna feel. I'm ready. I'm ready for, like, soup to pop off, because, you know, Everett's their boy.
Oops, that's the wrong layer. Whoopsie doopsie.
The design in general, yeah. I made him too good looking.
It is a very good design.
I have issues with background characters. And that issue is I have too much. I just like drawing characters that look nice.
I don't know, Mason. We got the receipts.
7 out of 10 is objectively good with the animation. I don't care what number you put on it. It was good. You don't have to love it. You don't have to ever want to watch it again. You enjoyed your time with it enough to rate it 7 out of 10. There's no argument there. You didn't hate it like you expected to. You expected to absolutely despise it. And you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? Too much old bag.
It was like no SpongeBob at all.
Yeah, no SpongeBob made it into that. My voice is so shot.
Why is this?
Oh, jeez.
That's why.
Let's see. Okay, there's your hands. What a day.
Just because you don't like part of a movie doesn't make it bad. Dylan hates what is it? The like fake out sacrifice. Like he does not think there can be a good one if they come back.
He hates that as a trope.
Yeah, Mason hates the third act breakup as a trope. And, you know, just because you don't like it, that doesn't make the rest of the movie automatically bad. You still gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, you got a hand here. There's a hand here. And a hand here.
Mason, don't be embarrassed to like something that everybody else enjoys. It's fine. And, like, we're not saying you're in love with it. No, you're not. We know that.
Ori, what? I got several questions.
Uh-oh. That's Guard 1's hand and Guard 1's hand.
Yeah, but there's like a bump happening back here that I'm not sure is hair.
Oh, that's the band of the hat.
Okay, that's the band of the hat.
Yeah.
What is this line?
We're not making fun of you, Mason. We like the movie. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We don't think less of you in any way. We're not even making a joke at your expense.
It's just banter. This is how Ori ridicules me, you guys, okay? If anything, you're getting the VIP treatment. Okay, so, Ori, this line is hat?
Yeah, it's hat, not hair.
Okay, just big,
like a hat
big
band.
Hat.
Like a hat band.
Okay.
It's all hat.
And then this is vest. This is line. This is...
I have no idea what you're doing.
Something.
You'll figure it out. And when you have color on it, then I can see it.
Okay.
Because I did not see any mouse movement in the little tiny... I think the screen is too small. I didn't see anything. You're like pointing to stuff and I'm like, I don't know.
No, the mouse is really tiny.
Yeah.
So I'm just like...
So color
what
it.
Is going on?
And if you and when you're done with putting the colors you want, you can have a nice like Ori. Did I do it right?
Certainly help if I inverted it first.
Oh, I do that so many times.
No, I start coloring and then I'm like, where the fuck is the color? And then I'm like, oh, it's behind everything because I didn't invert it. God damn it. Okay, so
it always sucks because like it fills in so much.
Hat.
Sometimes it'll like lag if I fill in the wrong thing because it tries to fill like nearly the entire canvas. and it'll lag, and it's like suddenly everything, and I'm like, fuck, I did it wrong. It didn't fill in the thing I wanted. I honestly...
That was like one of those, like, choose your route RPGs. It'd be like, ooh, it did not like that.
Some, like, artists...
Clip Studio will remember that.
Use the paint bucket like gods. And I hate... Like, the paint bucket fights me. And I do blame it partially on my art style.
You do not close your line.
It's not even closing the lines.
Can see here, I cannot color this because the line is not closed.
Okay, it's not only not closing the lines, because even when I do, it's the fact that my lines are see-through that, like, that makes it annoying. But then, like, Star of Castoff, like, put out this whole video using Clip Studio Paint of, like, how to do these cool tricks, and they just don't work. Like, I literally can't get them to, like, even function in the way she's showing them how to work. And I'm like, Star, what sorcery are you pulling? I can't do it.
You know, you can't say you didn't
She used this, like, dust cleaning tool and all this stuff, and I'm like, these would be really helpful. And then they just
cleaning?
Yeah. Basically, like, so, right, my lines are, partially transparent, right? They're translucent. And that's why you have to color under them, because they pick up the color under them. And you notice if you don't color under them, they look fucking weird. And the paint bucket doesn't easily go under them, right? Okay. And so she does use solid black lines, but she basically shows this thing where she, like, is...
You need to apologize,
removing,
Mason.
Like, she turns off the line art layer, and she uses solid black line, but she turns off the line art layer, and she shows how, like, the color didn't go under the line art layer, and then she uses this tool, and it basically fills out the color so it goes under the line art layer, and I'm like, this is my dream, and I can't get it to work.
So handy.
And I can't get it to work. It doesn't work. I don't know what she's done to the tool. I like to make it magic. I don't understand.
So, Federico, to answer that question,
I didn't even.
I'm ready for fall, but my area is not, because it's still hot as shit.
It was warm today. It was like 80 today.
I want to wear my sweaters, and I can't.
Okay, I don't want it to be that cold. If I'm being honest, I don't need it to be that cold yet. I will be happy with, like, cool. Like how it is in the mornings. Or it's cool. Like, maybe I put on a little sweatshirt jacket or something. Like, maybe. But, like, the biggest thing is that, like, I can go on a walk outside and not start sweating. That's what I want. Because currently, I go on, like, a walk on a block, and, like, in the, later in the day, I'm, like, sweating.
Instant sweat explosion.
And it's like, why? I was wearing a jacket this morning. And that's all I want.
What's changed?
You keep thinking of Pablo.
I will say, Federico, I am ready for Thanksgiving. Some friends of mine have decided to meet up for Friendsgiving at her apartment. So I'm very excited for that.
Very nice. What are you? I don't know.
And the schools are also closed this Thursday, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Ah, very
Still
nice.
have all my babies, but no school kids that day, so I can sleep.
Oh, I was getting...
Or I could stay up the night before and binge something.
What was I looking at? Here. Can't do it that day.
Fingies.
That's still that. So, is this his first? No, this would be his second. Yeah, one. Hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
And down.
Okay. All right,
Did
Mars,
I color something wrong?
No. I might have a good day for sleepover anime binge.
Oh!
Yes.
When?
Okay, now I have to pull my calendar back up. Hold on. Heck.
I must know.
Let me double check the both days. Yeah, October 25th to the 26th.
I mean, I got no plans.
All right, we'll do it.
I'm good for that. Let's lock it in.
Anime.
The week before Halloween. Let's go.
Sleep over. Yes.
Oh, so now Don to Don is thematically relevant. It's
There you
got some
go.
ghosts for Halloween.
There you go.
This is how we get our Halloween watching.
Yeah, all day.
Oh, there's a character named Ghostblade in To Be Hero X.
Ah, look at
More
that.
Halloween. Perfect,
Amazing.
perfect. Lots of dead people in To Be Hero X as well. You get more ghosts that way.
Excitement at its best.
I do take back what I said earlier, Ori. There is one that might make you cry.
Oh, but it's not the ending, is what you were saying.
It's
That's
not
what
the
we were
ending,
talking
but there
about, the
is one
ending.
arc that I could theoretically see getting to you.
Interesting. I was gonna say something.
We shall see. Right, I need your hair. Would it be easier if I put all their colors in a palette? Probably. But
she has that for the main boys, but she's been kind of lazy with these ones. And
Guard 1 is never coming back.
Yeah.
So I'm not making him a whole palette.
That's really
doesn't
how
get
I
that.
feel as well.
He doesn't get the special treatment. I'm sorry. He's just not special enough. Oops. Went outside the line.
Well, we might have to do some extreme measures, Mars, and that might be, we can only talk after the catch-up happens for long periods of time, so that we can get through it all.
How long we theorized about Link? Like, now I'm totally up for talking during.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah.
me and my mom
watched
it. So
of course,
I'm a bro.
we always talk during, you know that. But
I
I'm
don't
just
think we
saying,
ever
like,
shut up.
like we're gonna have to go like right into the next one, right? You know, like.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be like no pause for breath.
It's like no. We gotta list. we gotta go.
We in it. We in it.
Who's special to you? Guard 1?
I think it's Guard 1.
Well, what people kept going, you know, Hotsun is great, but who's that, right? Higwit?
Higwit.
Not Figwit, Higwit. How do I... Oh, that's your back leg. Oh, no, these should be in front. I'm being stupid. Go consume food, Federico.
Oh, yes. Definitely eat.
Well, technically I didn't have. Dylan had shrimp and cheese grits. And I had, with meat instead of shrimp.
That sounds good.
I'm trying to think of.
I had
I'm
a
not
pretty
as
decent salad for lunch today.
big of a side character
bad.
person. I think like even when I don't do like a main character, like I'm doing like the second, right? So like, you know, Mina's gone, Guard 1's gonna go away. Like, I'm trying to think of any time and I'm like a character that isn't like significantly reoccurring or like has his own arc. Like I remember back when I was watching Ruby, which I never finished. And
God, that was a long time ago.
But I love Crow. But he's like pretty important. And then same with John. But I will say, at the time, John kind of like had
John
his deal and then he went away.
But he definitely exudes side character energy.
Well, he kind of like had his time and then he like went away, you know? But he had like a whole arc. Like, I don't know about anybody that's like, and he didn't die. I cried on that one though.
Oh, Pyrrha?
Yeah. That whole thing with, I think it was
Pyrrha.
Pyrrha. I think it was Pyrrha.
Is it Pyrrha?
I thought it
Okay.
was Pyrrha. That one got me. That one certainly got me.
Okay, so knowing that, maybe there are 2 that'll get you into Be Hero X.
There is a level of, like, you know, we had a lot of time with her, you know, and, like, the dreams whole thing. That's what got me about it. Where it was like, she had all this stuff, and then it was, like, lost before, you know, could be realized.
So
all that sort of stuff.
I will be right back. I gotta grab some water. I'm still listening.
John
and
Volume. Oh no, I do not. I think where I stopped watching Canadian Lucifer, and I just kind of fell off, and I have no idea the volumes. Dude, Headmaster. Jesus, did we time skip in like a magical way, or we just like, you know, time skipped in a normal way where it's like, oh, it's later now, new generation or whatever. That's a wild and, huh? I don't know how I feel about that. The fairy tale one pisses me off, and they don't age. But everyone else, fairy tale one pisses me off. Oh, only he? This is insane. Okay, I can't. I'm kind of glad I stopped watching. It was too much. Like, Ruby got to be one of those things that got, like, too much. Too much. Damn. Yeah, I have no idea what volume I was on. Maybe it was 6? I don't rightly know. I don't rightly know. Dude had been revived, and then I think I did 1 season with Dude revived in The Boy, in Oliver, or whatever. That was like all I got through. I'm pretty sure that's where I ended up. It was one of those things that was just too long. Yeah, the scope. That's a good word. Yeah. I was just like, I like had watched it, and then I like had been fed some like Ruby content at one point that had characters I had never even seen or like heard of, and I was just like, wow. It's crazy. Ozpin and Oscar, yes, thank you. Big Ruby fan? Lucifer. Oh my goodness. Why can I not find the layer? Oh, because I already made it. Really? That's at partial opacity? My goodness. Oh, that one's not. That's why I'm confused. The question is, do I put the bars in here or not? No, but you do enjoy it. I mean, I did for a time. And I was just like, I got too much stuff to watch, I guess. I don't even know what I'm on now. Is this what I want? I don't want this. My goodness. I like how everyone's like, these backgrounds will be easy. And I'm over here struggling. At least I did them. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Mars said she was going somewhere. I don't remember what it was to get. I was too busy trying to think about Ruby. Why? Okay. Jesus. I am unable to brain today. Did Nomad of Nowhere ever get more seasons? I remember liking that one. And then I remember liking,
Okay, 3 things. 1, I went to get water for the record.
Ah.
I am back now.
Welcome.
2, yes, you do have a crap ton of things to watch, and I don't think that's ever changing. And
well, I'm not
3,
adding Ruby back on the list, is what I was getting. You know,
yeah,
no.
Nah. I'm not either.
You know, I like them coming out.
I remember enjoying my time with it. The last thing I remember watching, I think it was season 4. I remember they were at a wall. They were fighting the old woman. I remember her theme song was Big Metal Shoe because honestly, that song slaps and I listened to it a lot. especially during 2020.
Mm.
So that one stuck in my
Can't
brain.
even remember
And
when I
then
was
everything I
watching
heard after that,
this.
I did hear about, I think there was like
Whoa. What the fuck?
like there was a season where they like went more
What?
into the fairy tale theme. So like they were talking
Oh,
about
shit.
Alice in Wonderland and stuff like
Whoa.
that. I did hear that Yang and Blake became canon. So that's
Yes,
fun.
I knew about
But
that.
I probably will not be picking up the series again. I'm too
I
behind.
did hear about that.
I don't like the Oscar Ozpin situation very much. I don't know. That just kind of feels like a thing where it's like, I do not care for this. Why did we have to go this route? No one's mad, Mason. No one's mad. What the hell is happening with these lines? Okay, I can figure this out. I'm smart. I can figure this out.
Are you smart?
Maybe. I don't know, actually.
I love how I had all of these grand plans for how his cell would work, and then no, just dirt.
No,
partially,
just dirt.
I can't be bothered, and
As
partially,
long as the tally marks are on the wall, that's all that matters for a later scene. That's all we need.
They are the bane of my existence. Yes, they are there. They are present. Me despising making my... Okay. I'm such an enigma. Love when backgrounds have all the little details and stuff. It's great. Always fantastic. Hate doing it. Because then you have to keep them straight. And I hate
this just reminds me of the reel where it's like, so you want this? Yeah. But you also want this. Yeah. So to get this, you need to do this.
Yeah, that is me. That is me with backgrounds, period. Ori, you want pirates? Yeah. So you want like pirates on ships in the ocean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for that, you have to draw boats.
You gotta draw boats and ocean. No one's mad, Mason. That Ori banters with me the exact same way. You have heard it on stream before.
I threaten Mars's paycheck all the time.
Literally.
What is the angle I'm even doing here?
Take a shot every time Ori doesn't threaten my paycheck. That's the real challenge.
Okay, I don't think I threatened it that much. There's not enough opportunities.
Hey, it at least happens once a stream.
I would bet Quatlu that it doesn't, but I ain't going back and watching all the streams. That's for certain.
Hello, the goblin. If I missed you while I was getting water.
Goblini.
Goblini? Oh, Goblini. I'm sorry. It's tiny on my screen. Screen?
Screen?
Bleh. I cannot talk anymore, and I still have one more day to go before we're off. Jesus, help me.
I wish that tomorrow was my Friday.
Tomorrow is not my Friday. Thursday is my half day.
I see. I have no gold. I have to cut Mars's paycheck so much. I have no gold.
What do you mean? Aren't you saving gold by cutting my paycheck?
Yeah, because I have to pay other employees, Mars.
What other employees do you have?
I have Pastry Puff and Zilla, and they don't work for free.
Oh, see, I'm thinking comic workers.
All them. I'm gonna be upfront. All the money is one pool of hobby money, of jobby money. This feels like gaslighting, Goblini. I don't know. I think I would remember if I said something 7 times. That's a lot of times. Isn't that one of those special numbers?
I'd advise you not say anything further until you get your lawyer on the scene.
He's
don't
playing
work yourself
video
into a trap.
Games.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I don't hear you. He's
got
got his AirPods in.
I'm so poor I can't keep my lawyer on retainer.
Oof. What video
so
game is
terrible.
he playing?
He's
More
playing.
Silksong
He
or
got
something
no. He got back into WoW.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You know, if it brings him joy, I won't judge.
Yeah, he's Mr. Hyperfixation. There's no doubt there.
Aren't we all? Because I'll be honest, my entire commute for the last 2 days, I've just had the No Hero, not No Hero.
I'm
Hero
gonna
X,
be honest.
Soundtrack on blast.
I'm gonna be honest. No. I don't think I have this level of stuff. I I know a lot about Over the Garden Wall, and I certainly watch it and listen to it every year, but it doesn't, but like, I only watch it during that one point in time. I don't listen to the, like, I'm not, like even throughout the month, I'm not also listening to the soundtrack. I'm not also, it is literally just like, this is the fall, this is the October month background noise of choice, you know, but it's more just like I literally solely, I did Mason. I literally solely do it in like a watching portion. And so at this point I know a lot about it, but I'm not even like I wouldn't even love Laios. Laios is my boy. I would not say I have a dungeon meshy hyperfixation. Pastry Puff has outclassed me way more than that.
To your 30 Laios figures.
Yeah, I like collecting my boy. But it is not the level of, he has one, he only has so many, and two, if he had way more, I would not have them all. The sole reason I have them all is because he doesn't get, if he had a lot more, I would be way pickier.
Okay. Ori.
I'm glad
to interrupt.
Gubbly.
I need help with these lines. What the hell is going on with these 3 under his hand? I have no idea.
That's vest, shoulder.
Vest.
And then vest lapel with the stripe.
Lapel, and then stripe is all the way up here?
That little thin section is the light colored lapel stripe.
This in-between section is the light color.
I literally can't see your gesturing at all. If you see the big swath of blue you have, see how there's a little section?
Yes.
That little section is the stripe.
Oh, I thought that was the gray border of the vest.
No.
Okay.
That is the light colored border of the vest lapel. And then after that is again dark blue because I'm dumb and didn't add the light blue stripe area. Same with the other side. So should it be all
blue
white?
Here, light blue here, white on top.
No light blue because I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Same with the other side.
I understand.
That section you've done light blue should be his shirt color. Also because I'm an idiot.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
See. Okay.
Glad we could clear this up.
Thank you for clarifying.
Oh no, 100% Pastry Puff. But like the only stuff that I really would say, like I have the level of hyperfixation that like Dylan takes on with stuff, or like you know, you guys in chat love to take on, is like after years of something existing and slowly just consuming content over time, right? Like I have the Overgarden Wall knowledge because it is literally 10 episodes that have been out for like a decade, which is a wild thing to say. And over time, there's like a thing where it's like, yeah, exactly, like Momo Mason. See, I would say there's some Laios figures that if he had lines like Marcel has lines, I would not have gotten these in favor of other ones. I'm very pissed that there's not a Laios Nightlight. I want the Laios Nightlight. And I know Marcel has like there's not one. I know Marcel has like a crying figure, which is like adorable. I know Laios doesn't really have a crying one, but I want him to have like another, like it's a little cute chibi, right, face, right? Goblini, the way to do it is you go play the art, role-playing game Paper Demon, and you get gold every time you comment on people's art.
Yeah,
you get up to like 5 comments a day. That's how you get all the gold. That's the quickest way I know to get gold. And then you can get
say,
more gold
I've
by
been
actually
getting
participating.
A lot of gold through that method.
I have a lot of gold. I got a I think my Paper Demon Friday quest will be designing armor for Flare because I have enough to craft his armor. And I want to get him armor.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Speaking of Paper Demon, daily gift.
Yes, I need to go get it. I also need to upload your book to the chapter it corresponds to.
Ooh, a battle token. Let's go. We love battle tokens in this chat.
Fight.
I don't even know what items I have. I think I have 2 battle tokens right now. I have 3 battle tokens. Okay, we can do the slime thing as well then.
Oh, I want to see Flare fight the slime. That'll be so fun.
Sadly, he has to get it all over him. His poor feathers.
Hey, Rico Reedy got it all over her feathers, too.
Yeah.
It's not like Flare won't be in the same boat. In
it was so cool that... What?
Would Rico Reedy like to help Flare clean up since she has experience?
Oh, she might. We'll see. I have to think about this one.
Oh, I'm literally sitting here like I could write a story about that.
You could. I have to think about all the stuff. Oh, some people wanted to do the shark costume one. I don't think I'm gonna do that with Flare.
That sounded cute. I don't know what kind of story I can make to make that fit.
Yeah, there are like prompts sometimes, and it's like I don't know how you write.
Unless it is literally the pals are meeting up for a sleepover, and this is my shark onesie. Or maybe Rico Reedy has never had a sleepover before. So someone lends her a shark onesie because it's the only pair of pajamas they have.
Okay, can I posit like an Ace Tootie Gang jokey one though?
Sure.
It's all Saurodon's doing. You and Flare and Rico Reedy are like having a little tea party, whatever. Maybe Allie's character is there. I don't remember the knights. Oh, Baskar, maybe Ro or why am I absolute Aphrodel are there. And we're all just having tea, and then before Flare could drink the tea, because that's his fucking thing, he's hosting, he can't do anything. Saurodon comes in wearing a shark onesie or something, and then he like snaps his fingers, and like everybody's in a shark onesie, like transported to a shark onesie party.
Okay, for some reason I'm getting the vibe. You watched Amazing Digital Circus, where Jax got forced into the maid uniform.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, but like his tea, like he doesn't have the teacup anymore, like, or he drops it because like the shark onesie has no hands, just fins, whatever. Like,
no, that's what led to the murder of the teacup.
The framing. Goblini. Email is this very, very cool thing that is like a digital address where people can send you magic mail, right? So imagine in the world of magic, right? Instead of having to physically send a physical letter to a physical place, people have magic places that exist in the magic realm where you can send magic messages to.
It's like a teleportation
and
stuff.
But they send immediately, right? Instead of having to wait, they send immediately, and then your house doesn't get filled up with all of the letters and then you have more room for gold.
Well,
that's
this is
why
kinda
we
yes,
like email.
Kinda no, because your space can get filled up, but that's only if you get
the magic space can get filled up, but not your real space where you get the gold, where you save the gold, and thus the hoarding is still, we're still good. You can still hoard emails, but they don't interfere with your other hoarding. You know what I'm saying?
That is your hoard of choice.
Yeah, but then they don't interfere with your other hoarding. Right?
It's a win-win.
That's the
What's
ticket.
not to love, Goblini?
And that's what email is. It's it's a lovely invention made by the wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay. I have no idea where the plot went, but all right.
There was a plot? I wasn't informed.
Know. I thought there was one.
There's a reason you're the writer, Mars. Not little Ori.
Now I'm just confused.
Yep.
Guard 1 flat. I will leave it on this lovely panel while I upload Ori's cover to my paper demon.
Ooh, yes. No, it was obviously invented by John Email Mason, see?
Oh, that's a lot of notifications.
Oh, paper demon notifications?
Yeah, shit. Oh, I got a battle token too.
Nice.
I'm so ready. I already fought my slime, but I'm sure there's another coming up I can do. Writing. That's where I want to go, right? Yes. I go right to right, right?
Ooh. It's called Tar Pits.
I do want to improve on as a writer is how I name my chapters and how I name my fan fictions, because some of these titles are just bad.
Mars and I sit there, already know how we're gonna name the fucking chapters for our next comic because we have a very specific style of chapter naming. Jim!
Well, yeah, that makes a hell of a difference.
It's just really, really funny
Jim.
that we're, like, so in-depth on, like, how they play with the real story and all this stuff. And then Mars's, like, other chapters are, like, a place and a time, the water one. book boys.
Wait, this is for the next comic?
Both of our the next comic and this one have like specific designated naming schemes that are
yes.
thematic and work in universe, like make sense with in universe stuff. Great. And then your Rick-a-Reedy stuff is just like slime time, book boys.
Well, okay, they're not that bad. I really couldn't think of anything better than a slimy encounter, though.
I'm messing.
No better experience.
I don't think they're
terrible.
I don't think they're bad at all.
There's better names.
Here, let's take a second. I'm gonna take a handbrake too. Hey, you know, what works, Mason? What works? Let's look at Mars's things and let's try to name her titles better.
Ooh,
because my favorite part.
A new quest coming soon.
Yes.
Awesome.
My favorite part is that a slimy encounter is still called like placeholder name or something.
Yeah, I should delete that.
Yeah. Well, no, we're gonna rename it. We're gonna rename it, right? We're gonna rename it. So I wanna here, Mars. So I don't have to read them all again, even though I kind of know them. I want your synopsis. Give a brief synopsis of a slimy encounter. Brief.
Okay.
3 sentences.
Okay. Rick-a-Reedy runs into a slime in the forest. She gets the idea to transport it out of the forest using a little air spell, basically a little bubble seat to carry the slime on.
Mm-hmm.
The bubble accidentally goes into the slime and expands, making it explode. And she's covered in slime.
So my first thought is
no slimes were harmed in the making of this fic.
My first thought goes to a play on catch and release, which is catch and explode. Ooh. That is my first thought.
Squishy.
Squishy. I will name his Squishy and he will be mine and he will be my Squishy. So that's my first thought. I'm trying to think like something with like, you know, in experiments and labs there's always like Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards. There's always like a decontamination thing if you get like stuff all over you. So it could be like, you know, something with like, oh, instead of like, you know, containment and contaminated or something like that. Contaminated.
Contaminated.
I like catch and explode. To me, that was my favorite so far. Because you wanted to, like, research it, right? That was her goal?
Her goal, from what I remember, was
yes,
get it away from the village.
It was serendipitous. Oh,
Not
so you
so
wanted
much
to catch and
research
release.
it. She wanted to get it away from the village.
So honestly, I'm partial
she was
to
like, here,
catch and
little guy,
explode.
here's a little bubble seat for you to fly on. Uh-oh, the bubble went into it. Oh shit, boom.
Yeah, I will say I'm partial to catch and explode. You've like solidified it.
Explode.
I'm trying to think if there's a different for, you know, instead of explode, right? Like, because it's catch and release, right? Is
well,
what
that's
I'm
why I'm
playing
kind
off
of like, is there a word starting with R?
Yeah,
that means explode.
Let's look up explode. Explode.
Explode synonym. Minus AI, because we now have to use that. Pop, blow, burst, go off, blow up, shatter, crump.
Rocket. Increase suddenly or rapidly in size, number, or extent. Rocket.
Ensnare care.
Everything else is not
Repudiate. Repudiate?
Yeah, that's for a different definition. That's for
oh, okay.
That's for a belief or a theory
yeah.
is false or unfounded.
Yeah, that doesn't make
yeah,
any
like
sense.
rebut, right? That's like the same thing.
It's crazy what they decide are tangential words when it's like,
catch
no, that's really not
and
what I was
rupture.
Catch and rupture. God, that sounds so violent.
I'm trying to think of like things that maybe like rhyme with release more.
What rhymes with
I feel like that would be
release?
more of the vibe than trying to...
Fuck, I forgot to type minus AI.
Catch and...
Give me real words, damn it.
Catch and increase.
Catch and increase.
I kind of love it.
Catch and deceased.
That's pretty great. Catch and deceased is pretty amazing.
Poor slime.
I'm just saying. Yeah, but more. You could also say like Rickariti is, you know, deceased because she's all gooed up now, you know, or died laughing.
That's true. I do love my multiple meanings.
Yeah, yeah.
Catch and deceased.
Catch and deceased. Is
that what we're going with? I kind of like it.
I love that. Catch and deceased.
Catch and deceased. All right, it's getting renamed then.
Yay! All right, next one. Are you guys having fun? I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. What just happened in the inn? Oh, I got a comment. Did Mars comment?
Yes, I replied to you. It's me. You don't need to rush. No
Putting
need to
notifications
rush.
in my shit. Blah. Okay, next chapter. I forgot I can do this within the book. Pastry Puff, do you know the names of your what you're gonna name it yet?
Oh,
okay,
that's
Mars.
not the chapter I wanted to edit. Fuck.
Mr. Wiggles come home. Brief 3-sentence
Yeah, I'm not
synopsis.
pleased with that one at all.
Yeah. For your avant-garde crew book.
Ooh. It's a good thing that event's happening soon.
Yeah, oh, serendipitous,
like it was
I
meant
was
to
saying.
be.
Exactly.
Okay,
Ooh,
so I need
nice.
to actually go to the chapter, and then I can click edit. That makes sense.
That would, wouldn't it?
It would. It would. Okay. Catch and deceased or deceased with that ed ending.
I was always doing it with an ed at the end. Catch and deceased.
Okay. Catch and deceased. All right.
I love it.
Submit.
It's great. All right. Art.
Ooh,
the art of song. Ooh.
I like that one.
Ooh. Are they all bards? Am I missing that they're all bards? Damn. Love
now
it.
you know, Ori.
I do.
Canadian Lucifer, I don't know why it took me so long to see your comment. It really is like the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Just slime them. Slime them all.
Slime them all. All right, Mars, give a brief synopsis of Mr. Wiggles. 3 sentences. Mr. Wiggles,
All right,
come home.
Rick Reedy is rushing to find Mr. Wiggles before time runs out. This one was a short one. It's actually harder to summarize the short ones. But, yeah, so she's looking, she's getting frustrated, but then she thinks about the poor owner and poor Mr. Wiggles, lost and afraid, and then she gets absolutely bodied by him, when he comes diving out of the bushes for the treats in her hand. Which definitely was helped by, Ori's comment being absolutely bodied by a food-driven pet.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that was the vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a really short one. I also noticed that a lot of times I'm writing about Riku Reedy on a journey. She's pretty, like, either fed up with the journey or running out of patience in every single one. She's either like, oh, I'm running out of water. I'm too thirsty. Oh, it's taking forever to find Mr. Wiggles. I'm running out of time. It's like, bitch, stop complaining.
Bitch, stop complaining, Mars says, holding the pen.
Listen, okay? Riku Reedy tells me who she is, and I just put her words to the paper, okay?
No vibes, though. Okay.
She is a very inexperienced adventurer that's a little bit over her head. So that was the interesting thing, Canadian Lucifer. No species was given.
Yeah.
And I never gave Mr. Wiggles a description.
Yeah.
I said
it's just a thing.
that
fur. I think it has fur.
She gives some pats, a flash of orange.
Ah, there you go.
Body slammed by the small creature.
Exactly.
Didn't mind the warm feathers, but those are Riku Reedy's feathers, not Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah.
He makes happy grumbles and low growls
Bass.
as he eats up all the treats.
Remember, Bass, Thursday's stream is Ace
no
Attorney
description for Mr. Wiggles. I left it very, very vague.
Making of shapeshifter.
It was very clever, Pastry. I thought that was really cool.
Okay. My first thought is something with lost and found. Right? My first thought was, of course, lost and hound, but, like, we don't know what Mr. Wiggles is. So it doesn't really work.
Name of food rhyming with found.
I also
he goes
like
after those treats.
Something like don't call me late for dinner, you know, sort of thing. Like that's like another thing, right? No, just mushed all together. Goodness.
Lost and downed because she gets absolutely bodied by this
That's pretty great. That's pretty great. But you could also spell it with, like, down feathered. I think it's the same spelling, but, like, because warm feathers at the end.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the same spelling. So warm. I like that. Lost and downed is pretty great.
Lost and downed.
I like that. Bass, we were working on the comic, and then Mars made a comment basically saying she wanted to have better names for her chapters in Paper Demon. And we are now helping her name them. And by we, I mean mostly me, but I hope you guys are having a good time. Or chatting with you guys as well. All right, are you set, Mars? Or...
Chapter names are something I want to get better at.
Musical instruments. Ruby is like a different group. I see. Ruby woodwind, Ro is strings, Mora is brass. Lysanthus? Is that how we say that? You, me, but mostly me. Yeah, exactly. Is percussion. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Now.
Okay. I think
you're a
the
brass
last
player,
one will
Bass?
fix. Oh, really?
Oh, I know Dichotomy is a
Dang.
woodwind guy, because he's a flautist. He's a flautist. I also did woodwinds. But I also did percussion. You play the flute, Page Buff? Nice. I started with clarinet, and then I did oboe. Which I did love oboe. And so when when Wirt was a clarinetist and then he plays the bassoon, I'm just like, oh. Oh, I see, Bess. I see. Yeah, I also did some piano. I've done guitar, ukulele, recorder, ocarina. Lots of
You
stuff.
had an ocarina, yeah.
I have two. I have two ocarinas. I have a guitar, a ukulele, and 2 ukuleles. My father has 2 other guitars. We have piano. Well, now we only have a keyboard. We used to have an upright piano, but we recently got rid of that because it was old and it never held a tune, and it was like just from my father's grandmother. When she passed, we got that.
So sad.
Yeah, a ukulele is a guitar ukulele. It has 6 strings, but the strings are tuned like a ukulele, and the extra 2 are just like the lower ones. It's very cool. It's very fun. Makes it easy to do than a guitar, and it's smaller than a guitar. All right. Do you like Lost and Downed, Mars, or do we want to keep thinking?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay,
I feel like it's better than the last one. I might change that one later, but I feel like it's good for now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then the other one that I wanted to change, I do like What's in a Name. That's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
No better experience. I do think that's kind of cute. But A Night for a Picnic is just a little lame.
Okay, so that one's
That's
with
the one
moth.
With the moth, yes.
Yeah. That one I know very
little,
well because I'm in it. No.
Yes, I know. This is why I gotta write more stories with Ori's characters in them.
I know.
So she's very familiar with my stories.
Yeah. That's how she gets my attention. I still read all of her stories. The ones that I know, it's mostly because like I also drew for the moth stuff, and it's specifically based on that image, like and everything, like after, like it's all around. Cause that's with getting the seeds and stuff.
Yes.
No zither.
And rebuilding.
So let's try and think. So, I will say one of my favorite songs that I ever sang in choir is called "Give Us This Day," which is based on a poem that is has 4 verses, each representing each season, but poetically comparing them to basically like a day, like so it's like it's like sunset to like dusk to like pure night to dawn, and it's just very poetic, and I really like it. And the chorus is basically very conservationally lilted with it's "Give us this day so we may see the beauty before our eyes, give us this day that we may cherish the earth before it dies." So I really like this song. And the spring version goes "Morning creeps upon the day, stars pay homage to the sun, tumult in the swelling bud, ripened with the verdant blood, surging through winter's damage, weaving tendrils on its way." So I like the picturings of like dawn with it, right? And
I like that too because it's also like,
well, it was like at night when the moth happened.
Yeah.
Right? So we're coming into the day, the moth is defeated, we're finding these seeds. So I like, you know, something
and it also gives that
along the
feel of, like,
lines-
rebirth.
Yeah, exactly. What are we? Oh my god, Bess. You love the old give us this date, or you like the old way of talking. It's specifically a poem. You know, it went with the song. Oh yeah, I love the
It's a
poem.
very pretty song.
I have like I made Over the Garden fan art to one of the lines for fall because it's autumn leaching summer cold, breathing out in red and gold. I love that line. So good.
Welcome back, Federico.
But so you could do something with that of like trying to think of any other like sayings, because that's what we've been doing, like sayings.
Well, they don't all have to be sayings.
I know. That's just how we're being inspired. We're trying to be inspired, you know? I'm trying to also think of, like, moth adages, you know, sort of things. Welcome back, Federico.
Well, the first title I had thought up for it was Build Back Better, and I was like, that's even worse than what I actually came up with. It's hard naming things, you guys.
Yeah, it can be hard. Oh god. The darkest before the dawn. Yeah.
Well, it was a pretty dark night for Flair. He didn't get any tea. He didn't get any cupcakes or pedophores or any of it. But he was pretty happy to find those seeds.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So the night truly was darkest before the dawn.
Lepidontery.
Lepidontery.
Also, like, ephemeral is used in relation to specifically, like, Luna moths, because they don't have mouth parts as adults, so they die. I
have to think about that one. Dawn Treader?
Moth Ender Dawn Treader. That was render. That's what I read. I was like, what are we rending? That was Beals's thing.
We're rendering new crops for the farmers.
We should give the synopsis for everybody else. I'm over here, you know, knowing it. Basically, Flair throws a tea party in a maze with Riccariti. Before Flair gets to try anything, this moth comes and ruins it all. And yeah, it gets defeated, but Flair's still upset that his fucking tea party was ruined before he could have any. Which is, you know, always, but he's still, like, annoyed and upset about
any
it.
tea.
But Riccariti's like, oh shit, my friend is sad, what do I do? How do I help? And then when going over to the moth's body, yes, we have the Cheesecake Factory. We have the Cheesecake Factory so much that it is joked about in iCarly.
Yeah.
It was a large, ongoing joke in iCarly.
That's how iconic the Cheesecake Factory is.
That's how iconic the Cheesecake Factory is. But then Riccariti finds seeds in the moth's, like, fuzz.
I think it was fur, like fuzz.
Yeah, fur, fuzz. The fuzzy stuff.
Because I was going to write, like, oh, it got caught in his teeth. And then I looked at the picture and I was like, shit, it doesn't have teeth. It sucks the soul out of plants. It doesn't actually eat them.
Yeah. But then we had seeds so we could regrow the gardens of Castamaria, which we love and is great. Yes. A mother load of problems.
And Flair got a special one. so he could grow his own trees and make lovely scones or muffins out of them.
Yeah, use them in his cooking, baking, teaing.
And that seemed to make him very happy.
Okay. What is like I'm
thinking of like kind of like Motherload of problems. I do kind of like that.
You also could go just off of I love Motherload. You could just do like you know,
we've hit the Motherload.
Yeah, exactly. Because you with the seeds, right? The Motherload.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that. Actually,
do it. Great.
That's not
Canadian
a bad
Lucifer.
one.
No, you hit it.
It's better than a night for a picnic. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, there's an episode in iCarly.
Motherload.
They talk about it like a lot, but there is one episode where they are there and they specifically joke about the portion size. And yeah, it is a labyrinth.
See, I've never been to the Cheesecake Factory for obvious reasons.
And well, they don't only
sad
have cheesecake.
Reasons.
But the iCarly episode, they literally have like massive mixing bowl size like salads. You know, each. And then, like, they bring out the cake, and it's, like, massive slices of cake. Like, they joke about the portions, because it's insane. You go to the Cheesecake Factory to eat for, like, 3 days. Like, you are taking leftovers home, and you are eating it for, like, 3 days. Oh, God, not that place, I struck. I'm gonna have to get a...
Oh.
I'm gonna have to get a snack.
Never been to that one either. Average
I've never been to the Heart Attack Grill, but I know of the Heart Attack Grill.
Bands.
And it is certainly something.
There we go. Okay, got two. Oh, snap. That's a good way to experience it, Canadian Lucifer.
I have been to Cheesecake Factory. I think twice.
I'm just gonna have to bring a crap ton of lactate pills with me if I ever
Again,
go.
It's not all full of... It's like a regular restaurant, Mars, just with insane portions.
I know, but like you go there for the cheesecake.
I didn't.
Well, you're just built differently. What can I say?
I went as a kid. I was a kid both times. It's really funny. I didn't realize
for the cheesecake
that the Cheesecake Factory was like a Californian thing originally, and it's really funny.
It is?
Yeah, every Cheesecake Factory near us is also by a place called California Pizza.
I
So
never noticed that.
It makes sense. I don't know
God
if they have ice
damn.
cream. They do have cheesecake.
I'd be very surprised if they didn't have ice cream. Or like ice cream as a topping for the cheesecake. That wouldn't be half bad.
What the heck could he What? I can't imagine the scenarios that led to this dream. I've seen that as struck. Like, not in person, like online. I've seen that. Showing off that pizza making vending machine.
That's wild, Baz.
Did you try it?
I need to grab your eye color. Dead ass. Look at that ass. Oh wait, am I doing this on the right layer? I am not.
Yeah, but it's like an
Shit.
oven. Mm-hmm. No, I meant like I saw like a video about it. I think I saw a how it's made about it way back when.
That sounds right.
That or maybe it was Modern Marvels.
I
at
don't
that
know
point.
why, but that sounds really right.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I have to lock this layer. And then boop. And then
I gotta say,
boop.
how it's made in Modern Marvels shaped like who I am as a person.
Oh, it shaped a lot of people. I feel like that was like one of the classic shows that ran
Don't
in the
wish
day.
it upon us, Allie.
Hi, Allie. Averett does have some cake, but it was covered cake.
Yeah. We are, Allie. I'm having a snack.
Mmm. Okay.
You talked
There
about
he is.
pizza, Bass. That's what happened. You talked
There's
about pizza.
the asshole.
And, now they're sending you pizza
Ooh, and I
ovens.
get to draw more asshole. One may find... Okay, but do they find an outcast for themselves, or do they find themselves as an outcast? This is important for clarity, Dee Dee.
Everett looks so mean. You love him, Canadian Lucifer. Yeah, he's got Edric vibes in a way.
He's very mean.
I would say he and Edric could probably relate to each other in some ways. Not always, but some ways.
At least a couple. I can see the vision. On the plus side, Everett is very easy to color.
I'm sorry, I didn't do the Zuko thing where you make him ugly at first and then he gets like good hair later when he's redeemed. We just made Everett hot the whole time.
We just went for it.
He has to be, one, he will be disheveled. We will enjoy it. And two, he has to compete with Milano, guys. He's like neck and neck with Milano. So it's gotta be hot the whole time.
I will say, Ori, not to bring it back to be Hero X, but there is a very nice example of a character that goes from good looking to incredibly disheveled by the end of the series. I think we will actually get a lot of average inspiration for him.
The true outcast was the friends we made along the way. Yeah.
I mean, they are!
All capitalized alleys are friend-shaped, but not all friend shapes are alley-shaped. I think that's how the
I was about to say, not all friends are alley-shaped. Where are we going?
Lowercase alley is that all friends are alley-shaped, but not all alley-shapes are friend-shaped.
Aha.
Math. The capitalization is important.
The capital implies friend.
An ally. I'm sorry. Very important. An allay, you know, we could go on. An allele.
Not an allele.
You were born in an alley? As long as you weren't left there, Allie, that's what matters.
Time is
or were you born in an ally?
O'Malley, the alley cat. I still can't believe they were trying to make a live-action version of the Aristocats. Cute in animation. I feel like it would be so boring if they tried to live-action that shit.
Yeah, just like the Lion King.
Yeah, just like Lady in the Tramp.
And the
just so bad no one remembers that they did it.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah, I mean, I agree, Allie, we're on the same
benefit,
page here.
Which is in very heavy air quotes, of having Christopher Walken voice the goddamn gorilla. Or orangutan, or whatever the hell he was.
Yeah, he was an orangutan.
But at least there's something memorable to that.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell was in Lady and the Tramp. I couldn't name one single name for who starred in that movie.
Your Job, the Book of Job. You're reading that UK City reading. I'm Oh, the Book of Job. Okay, I get it. Okay, I got there. Reading, I got there.
Ah, yes, the Book of Job.
I got there. I always thought it was pronounced job for a long time. For a very long time. Of course, you never got, like, it was never said. There you go. There's the POV, Lucy.
Ooh, the opposite of Christopher Walken. So Walken comes on a set, and I swear to God, he does whatever the hell he wants. He says things with interesting intonations. He says them with interesting tones. I swear he ad-libs half the time, but then also reads off of cue cards. He's an anomaly. And it's amazing whenever he's in a movie.
It's whoever played Anakin.
That's the antithesis.
Who plays
of
Anakin in Star Wars? Oh, I can't remember their name.
Something Driver?
No. Hans Christensen? Is that who I'm thinking of? The guy who plays Anakin in the prequels. Teen
Padawan,
Anakin. Young adult
actor.
Anakin. That's the opposite of Christopher Walken. I was right? Hans Christensen? or are we right about it being the opposite of Christopher Walken?
It's not Jake Lloyd.
No.
That was the kid. Actor, Attack. No, not Attack.
Hans Christensen. I was right.
It was. Hans Christensen. Oh, Hayden Christensen.
Okay.
Hayden. I'm like, the H feels right, but Hans does not.
Hayden Christensen. Well, I really want to say Hans Christian Andersen, and I'm like, I know that one is not correct, but I really want to say. Okay, yeah. Hayden Christensen. That's the opposite of... No, that's where I learned how to pronounce it, Bass, is what you don't understand. Mission Impossible 1 is literally where I learned how to pronounce Job. I'm not joking. That's funny, Bass. That's fun. You're saying Christopher Reeve is the opposite of Christopher Walken? I don't know what he's done. Yeah, that
I was debating saying Matthew Broderick. If anyone's seen him act. Very stiff performer. Oh yes, Clone Wars was very based.
Oh shit, what?
I watched that in bursts once upon a time, and I should really go back and rewatch it with an actual brain this time around. Because I'm sure there's stuff I missed out on as a kid. Yeah, the animated Clone Wars series was friggin' good.
Yeah, that was one I never watched. I watched Star Wars pretty late in life, all things considered.
I remember the reason I got into Star Wars was because, for whatever reason, my dad had the Lego Star Wars game. I don't remember if it was on Steam. I don't remember if he got the actual disc. He might have gotten the actual disc. This might have been long enough ago for us to have a disc of Lego Star Wars. And we played it on the computer. But he knew the series and I didn't. Mm-hmm. So we're playing through this game and like, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying the characters. I like the silly antics. But the cutscenes are, at least like back then, they were like told in the little Lego gibberish. There was not full voice acting like some of the newer games have. It was just like little, like sounds. So my dad was like, oh, do you want to see the story? So he started showing me clips of the movies saying like, this is what was happening in this scene. And then this is what was happening in this scene. We actually watched it in chronological order. So we started with The Phantom Menace and then worked our way to episode 6, where Luke defeats Palpatine and Vader. So I think that might be why I don't hate the prequels as much as other people do, to be honest. One, because I think I was softened to them via the video game. But then also, like, I watched them in, like, timeline order and not release order. So it was like, I couldn't compare them to the quote-unquote earlier movies. But also, like, I thought it was interesting. That was, like, the first quote-unquote serious movie I had watched at that age.
The reason I was shown Star Wars was because we watched The Sorcerer's Apprentice. And they make a "these are not the droids you're looking for" joke, like fully blatantly. They make this joke.
Oh yeah, just straight up.
My father was like dying, and he was like, "Oh shit, Ori, you don't get that, do you?" And I was like, like it's funny." And he's like, "Yeah, but you don't get it." And I was like, I guess not." And he's like, "Yeah, all right, we gotta." Oh, shit. We gotta watch this now.
I definitely saw Star Wars earlier than you did.
Yeah, like I said, I saw it pretty late in life.
Have I played Knights of the Old Republic? If that's the 3D one, Lucy, no. No, unfortunately, my experience is limited to those classic Lego games, and they do hold a special place in my heart. Like, along with Monkey Island, those were the first computer games my dad and I played together, which was really fun. But I'm not opposed to playing it. Have I seen the sequels? No.
I have.
I haven't even seen the first sequel where Rey was introduced. I don't know. It wasn't pressing to me at the time. Like, I was interested, but more in a I'll observe from the outside kind of way. And then I heard the direction it was going, and I was like, ooh, oh, ooh,
No such thing as the sequels in Bossing saying. Yeah. I've seen the sequels. I watched, I think, all of them in theaters. And, they were like, whatever, and then the last one pissed me off because of the kiss. I have ranted about this before.
I feel like the first movie had a good foundation.
The first one was fine.
The people
it made us come back for the second one.
Make the movies by a case-by-case basis instead of, having a complete story from beginning to end so you have a clear vision.
And then it was basically at a point where it was like, we're watching the third one because we gotta know what happens. But I was so pissed.
But it's like, are you enjoying yourself? And
yeah, I was so pissed about the kiss scene.
I'm
this
just
kiss
mad.
Scene fucks so bad. I'm like, ugh. Pain and absolute suffering.
Honestly, if any movie was to get a remake,
they don't need it. They don't need them. They don't need them. They were unnecessary. If I'm being honest, I'm getting pretty sick of things like just continuing universes and series forever. Please, Rand, you need some ranting? Okay.
Need some ranting? Okay. We could do this.
In the third movie, there's a lot of Kylo Ren and Rey shit, and there's definitely like, they're shipping them, aren't they? Like, this kind of sucks, but like, I can see it coming a mile away.
When you realize, oh
blah,
shit,
blah, blah.
they're shooting it in a certain way, the lines are sounding a certain way, and you just know, like in the pit of your stomach, it's coming.
I don't know what TLJ is, so maybe I'm dumb, but
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. Yeah. So blah blah blah. They have the one cool scene that I think is a very cool scene in a movie that otherwise kind of sucks. And that's where they have this like force link that allows them to kind of like mildly interact and like see each other at like whenever. It's really odd. It's kind of weird, but they make it so they're both fighting stuff, and basically Rey has a second lightsaber and she's able to pass it to Kylo through their, like, force link, and he basically, like, draws it from his back, but it's out of nothing, and it's a really cool visual scene. I do enjoy that moment specifically. We're great. We're at a point, and, they're like, they just had, like, a battle, they fought together, and they fought together and whatever, and they won, and they're like, you know, out of breath, but they're like, you know, whatever, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna kiss, aren't they? They're gonna kiss, and then they don't, they hug, and I was like, wow, that's amazing, like, that was great, so refreshing. They can just make up and be friends. They don't have to, like, get together. Isn't that nice? Like, wow, I'm very happy with that. Very soon after,
and then...
spoilers, Kylo Ren is dying, I'm pretty sure is what's happening. And Kylo Ren is dying, and so Rey...
The fact that you have to say you're pretty sure he's dying really shows just how bad the writing is.
I'm trying to remember which one was dying. I'm pretty sure he was dying. No, it was one of them dying, and I'm pretty sure it was him. Okay? And then, oh yeah, and the Chewie death fake out, another thing.
At the end of the series?
Yeah, now she's a Skywalker. It's very, even though she's Palpatine's granddaughter, that was stupid. Hated that. She should not have been related to Palpatine. What the fuck?
Palpatine.
No.
Really dumb.
Bad.
Didn't like that.
But, so they're having this moment, and I'm like sitting there and I'm like gripping the fucking seat. I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And yeah, and they fucking kiss. Yeah, she heals him and then they kiss. And I'm just like we're in a theater. We're in a fairly packed theater. I'm with Dylan and Doug and a bunch of their other friends. And I'm like gripping Dylan's arm. I'm like, no. Why? We had the hug. Why couldn't we have kept it as a hug?
It could have been so good.
Envy.
Sometimes they take away by giving.
Oh, that's what it is.
No
he
one
heals her
asked
back.
for that.
Yeah, it's bad. Hate it. Whatever. It was bad. Stupid. A lot of issues with the Star Wars sequels is a lot of stuff that they kind of pull out of their ass, like world building wise. And I think that's my main problem.
Well, they were literally making the movies based on how audiences were reacting to the movie that came before.
Yeah. But there's like a whole.
They were literally combing for fandom discourse to see what people liked and what they didn't like. That's how we ended up with a mess.
Like I think that's like these not exactly the same reason, obviously, but like similar reasons with world building issues is also why a lot of people don't like Korra as much. You know, not solely, but there is a lot of weird world building stuff with Korra. But like it's where it's like, okay, great. We like this world, this universe, but these characters had their story. So now we need to make new characters and put them in this universe because people like the universe. That's lovely. That's great. But the problem that arises is when that universe was originally not fleshed out to a point that made it fully issueless, if that makes any sense. Like there wasn't weird contradictions or weird hand waving. And then you do a story in a way that forces you to explain the hand waving, but you don't have a method of explaining the hand waving that doesn't fuck shit up. Or you start pulling shit out of your ass because you're like, the lore is loose enough, and that's it. Yes, I loved the D&D movie.
So good, Pastry
It
Puff.
was absolutely fantastic. It was great.
They did such a good job with it.
No. I also give Korra grace, Allie, but I think a lot of issues with it is just the fact that, like, a lot of people love the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Avatar: The Last Airbender has a significant amount of hand-waving that is then fleshed out in other stuff before we get to Korra. Before we get to
pretty good.
Yeah, the recent one, not the old one. The one that came out in like the last 5 years. Fuck the old one.
I'm talking about
Don't watch the old one. We're watching the new one with Chris Pine as the main guy.
Watch the new one with Chris Pine. It's great.
Not the one with
fun.
Jeremy Irons.
It's amazing.
We love.
Yeah,
I
no,
love.
no, no.
Oh,
God,
I'm so
no.
glad. I loved it. I have the poster because we saw it on opening week. I think it was. We have a poster. It's great. Loved it. Top tier. Yeah, Honor Among Thieves. So good, so good. Really, really loved it. Had a lot of like little nods to people who knew D&D and knew the lore, but it was totally a movie you could watch on your own, and it like without knowing D&D. But it very much had the vibes of like, the dungeon master went. Boop! No, your plan doesn't work. And it was like, oh, it was great. It just felt very, very wild. The Jeremy Irons one, Bass, probably. It had a lot of big names in the old one, and it's just weird. It's just very, like, nobody liked it.
Clearly, the people who made that one did not play D&D.
Yeah, it really, really was
Page
page 100%. And that's what has to happen.
It didn't need to be a D&D movie.
And that's what I think.
A generic fantasy movie.
Sometimes, and that's what I just find happens. We hand wave a lot in Outcast, and I love what Outcast is, and I enjoy the world of Outcast. But I would never make something else specifically set in the world of Outcast. I might make something set in a general, like, oh, we have, caller type people again, right? But like, this specific framing of Outcast is specifically for the story we have made, and that's it. And attempting to flesh anything out further would be kind of rough. And I feel like there's a point where, like, no matter how much people love a world, you have to be like, stop doing the world building and just make stories of people in the world, right? Because there was like the whole thing with like Leia like outside the ship and like force floating back in. That was weird shit. And then it was like how, like, again, the force link with Kylo Ren and Rey, and then like the fucking the force healing, which is like, that is a thing with Darth Plagueis, but like it just comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, Darth Plagueis is supposed to be like a really wild dude, and he's kind of like, it's a whole thing. This is pain. And that's not even like, I know there's a lot more Star Wars lore than I know out there, like canonical. And it's just, they start pulling shit out of their ass, and it's just like really like, I'm just pulling, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing that gets me. I was talking with Mars about this before, and it's properties that force you to consume media outside the main property. Mm-hmm. And I think, and that's something we had
this talk yesterday.
Yeah, we had this talk. Was it yesterday? It was very recently, whatever it was.
Yes, it was
last
yesterday.
Couple days. Okay, I thought it was Sunday, but sure.
No,
yesterday.
No.
And it's very much like, a lot of people complained about that with like Has Been Hotel, is where like there's a lot of content that like people didn't know. Like, I know a lot of people complained about people didn't know that like Alistair is based on like a deer, and like design wise and stuff. And it was like, there's a lot of information in the pilot that, being so long since the pilot and the first, and the episodes coming out, not Darth Plagueis, why you thought that character was a joke? No, he's not a joke.
No, apparently he's real.
No. So Dylan
he's
says
a cautionary
this all the time.
tale.
He's a cautionary tale. Yeah. Yeah, no, Best. Yeah. And so it is just like, oh, mazes and monsters. But yeah, and my brain had to die. Backing up. Oh yeah. And so there's a lot of issues with people who are trying to come into the series with the first episode that came out on mainstream media, Prime Video, right? That never saw the pilot, never knew of the pilot, never heard of the pilot, right? Yes, Allie, that is Dylan. Your friend is Dylan. Dylan does this all the time. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you, Allie. And bring that up to Dylan. My God. I
mention it on Thursday.
Solely know of it because of Dylan. But it is real. And it is, like, it's in the movie. It's a point. But yeah, it comes back up all the time. But, and And it was just so that, like, there's a lot of information in the pilot that is not re-given to you in... it's okay, Allie. We'll see you on Friday, though, for Paper Demon. We're doing Paper Demon stuff. We're making flare armor. We're probably doing a slime battle, maybe. And, again, ideally I go quick.
Writing a shark onesie one-shot. It's
Dylan
very possible.
loves prequel memes, Bass. Loves prequel memes. Yeah, do it, Allie. Just pop in to say it to Dylan and then back out. Muted. Have it muted and then
you'll blow his mind.
And so it was just like the fact that you had to watch the pilot to fully understand the premise of the show. That's kind of bad. I really like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. However, you have to have at least known what the premise of WandaVision is to know what's going on. And that is horrific. They force you to watch a TV show. Like, I understand a connected universe. I get it. But
that's too much.
Having to literally, the only way to understand the motivations...
where people see through the game, right? Because clearly it's a way for... It's clearly a way to encourage people to buy Disney Plus subscriptions, watch all the shows, and therefore more money.
Hey, Roval.
But when it becomes egregious, people see through the game very quickly.
Oh no! Lucifer, I'm so sorry.
Audiences more credit. They are smart, and I wish Hollywood would recognize that.
But it was like, I think it's fine that you need to watch other Marvel movies to fully understand the Marvel movies.
Well, that was the thing, because doing it that way was like, I'm a Marvel fan, and it was like...
But the shows...
Not prestige per se, but like, that was more manageable.
Or like a separate
because you had movies coming out every now and then. It wasn't like every month there's a new thing you need
Including
to
the ads?
immerse yourself on.
Fuck. Insane. Insanity.
Oh,
but
that's horrible.
So it's just like, Yay, Allie! Join OC-tober with us.
Yes! I'm trying to find some writing prompts for October. Because I did that one year, so hopefully I can find some
Well, did you
more.
see the ones I posted?
I did, yes. I think some of
those.
them could be adapted for writing. Others are a little trickier.
Could treat it pretty Paper Demon-y styled.
Canadian Lucifer is joining.
Oh, nice. Okay, this music got way too loud, please.
Is it at least badass music to go with this deranged average?
It's Pursuit Cornered, but
Oh yeah, that's fitting. Hang on, I
my
gotta
brain just fucking
give him
died
his full face.
because it was
there
like
we go.
blasting at me.
There we go. There's the man.
I'm not sure which prompt list I'm mainly going to do. Because I'm kind of two minds. There's a part of me that enjoys the one that's like, favorite OC, newest OC, oldest, most neglected, whatever. But it doesn't go on the whole time.
Most neglected? Oof.
But then there's also like but I love Milano and I just want to draw Milano.
Well, he doesn't fit the prompt most neglected. I will say that.
I'm between, I think
Milano
I'm mostly
is by
between
no means
the first
neglected.
one by Chalky Duster or the last one by Stormy TH. Stormeath? I don't know how you pronounce them. But I probably won't redesign an OC. But like Coffee Shop AU, I don't know how I would do opposite personality.
Ooh.
Me looking at this closer, I think I'm leaning to chalky dusters. Yeah. I mean, that's the way I normally do it. Orktober. Oh, nice, Roval. That's beautiful. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of times in like when I did Inktober or Sword Temper, I would just like pick one off of like multiple lists. I would just pick whichever that day I liked the most. But I usually do try to do one that's like a main one.
That's the nice thing about this. There's no strict guidelines.
It's about witches. Most neglected gets hard because there's a point where they're kind of like all... Well, it's the AU where they go to the coffee shop instead of school.
Let me double check you, Everett.
Yeah, I didn't do Sword Temper Roval.
Do go all the way up.
There's too much shit happening. And my goal is to be speedy with these. You know, we're talking like sketchies. And that's why I think it would be fun, like onesies in your clothes, beach clothes, ship, formal. See,
I feel like you can get those done
meme
quickly.
redraw. I don't understand that one. Can you enlighten old Auntie Ori on what this is intended? Like I'm redrawing a meme, or I'm trying to meme
so, yes.
on Milano.
No. I think you're drawing the characters in a meme. Like, you know how you drew Hotsun with
then
the
a rubber
science,
chicken, Baz.
things all around him? That's what they mean.
Draw a meme with your OC. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. So, like, if you did Ferrix holding back Milano, yelling at him, and Hotz is just sitting across eating a salad, that would fulfill the
I draw a ton. No, oh my god. It's Ferrix has that cat face where they're yelling at I don't know who's yelling at him.
Oh god, that'd be good.
It's Saiga and Everett yelling at Ferrix, and Ferrix is the cat. Yeah, the cat one. My god. The cat wasn't originally there. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Style swap, Decora, because Decora Milano sounds great.
That does sound
Cosplaying,
fabulous.
I love doing that already. Space AU. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mainly do Chalky Dusters and then do anything else.
Okay, the top
if I'm not feeling one.
Color?
But they're so fun.
Yellow. Okay.
And I already have a bunch of AUs that I could just get to draw that AU. I will say the as a Miku design one, I don't know if I would manage.
That would be interesting. Gotta say. All right, I think we're ready to color in this mad.
All the other 27s are tough anyway, though. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oof. Now there's a face only a mother could love.
Oh, you hate chalk? I like good chalk. I had a teacher that ate chalk in class. That was like part of his gimmick. He was great.
Elementary school or high school?
High school. High school. He was my 9th and 10th grade social studies teacher.
Oh, okay. This is a very cursed Everett now that I'm zoomed in on him.
That's the one you like, isn't it?
I love him so much. He's so cursed.
Yeah.
I love it.
He looks eager to make mac and cheese unopposed. Susie? No, not Susie. No, I mean Chalk. I love Smarties, Mason. Don't come for Smarties. That citric acid taste, love it. Ooh, ah,
Smarties
dance
are
the
good.
smarty pants. Ooh, ah, dance the smarty pants.
That's the smarty pants.
Okay, I think I gotta move that here. That makes more sense. I have not, and I have not, Roval.
What is this gonna look like if I do it?
Call them
this
rockets.
way?
Your Smarties are chocolate.
It's gonna look
That's
fucking
insane,
weird. Okay.
Canadian Lucifer. You guys live in backwards land. I don't fucking know.
Why do they live in backwards land?
Smarties are chocolate in Canada.
What?
They call the Smarties we know rockets. But then you can't get all the Smarty Pants jokes. You miss out.
You can't tape them to your pants on Halloween
and be
call
the
yourself
Smarty
a Smarty
Pants.
I'm actually very excited for my costume this year in the school.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to be, if you give a mouse a cookie. I have a long sleeve brown shirt. I have the overalls.
Amazing.
I have the faux Uggs that are also brown, so those are the little feet. I'm gonna have a tail and ears, and I'm gonna make myself a giant chocolate chip cookie.
Amazing.
And I'm so
it's
damn
so
excited.
funny because Dylan like just referenced that in relation to me like a day or two ago.
Okay, well, what was the reference? Like, what was the situation that warranted the reference?
Dylan sleeps like the dead, and not in a way where he's dead asleep all night. No, in a way where he must sleep like he's in a coffin without being in a coffin. And you cannot
so he
touch
sleeps
him.
like a sick Victorian child.
Arms at his side, not even across his flat on his back, arms down, palms down at his sides, and you can't touch him. That is his ideal way to sleep.
Wow.
But as polar opposite, I fucking love cuddles, and I would like to sleep cuddling. That's what I want. So I will cuddle him, and he'll, like, deal with it for an amount of time, but then he'll, like, you know, be like, all right, we're done. Like, now it's actually bedtime, or whatever. And I'll be sad, and I'll keep being annoying, because sometimes he lets me fall asleep while we're cuddling, but sometimes he doesn't. And I was like, you know, being pissy about it, jokingly. And he was like, you're like, give a mouse a cookie. I give you a cuddle, and then you want everything.
Aw, if you give an Ori a cuddle.
Yeah, she wants to sleep that way.
Night.
Yeah.
And if
literally.
if you snuggle her every night, it'll turn into a month. Okay, that's hilarious.
What do you mean?
Really
is it
cute.
not just chocolate, Roval?
This Smarties lore is confusing me.
I mean, you know, good for her.
I think I would be
good for her.
the worst person to sleep with.
He loves garlic.
Because I take all the covers.
And he loves going out on walks,
I think my
Allie.
partner would hate
We're going
me.
on a walk for candles tomorrow. I need more candles. I'm running out of candles.
Speaking of people we hate, look at this asshole!
Yeah, many people totally hate him.
Look at the deranged boy.
I don't know what the chocolate
I need a hand
Smarties
break.
are. Smarties are just M&Ms? I see.
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up because now I need answers.
Okay. This sounds illegal. That's what I'm saying, that they have the same name.
Chocolate
Yeah, they do just look like M&Ms. Nestle's Smarties do just look like M&Ms. They're candy.
They do look like M&Ms, just without the M.
And they're different colors.
Like little chocolate
Oh, they
melts.
come in a tube.
Ah, hate in quotes, Allie? I see.
Versus
I'll just-
M&Ms are made by M&M. Aren't they?
You're stealing him! No, that's our deranged boy! Hands off!
Yeah, M&Ms are made by the brand M&M.
That's Allie, that's our brat.
For the good of Milano?
You can't
yeah.
have him. That's our brat.
We must bring him pain.
Only Ori and I can whip him into shape.
He'll suffer.
Granted,
All
it'll be
will
a couple
enjoy.
chapters before he gets whipped into shape, but worry not, there shall be suffering throughout.
Yes. He shall suffer. All will enjoy.
Yes.
We stan.
There shall be nightmare
disheveled
sequences.
character. A deranged character.
I don't think I know enough of those songs, Bess. I do know that I really like Skeleton by Set It Off for Avrit. That's a badass song. I also really like Lonely King. That sums up Avrit.
Yes, I know of Hydrox.
I've heard of that.
Which is
Robo.
honestly a horrible name. Like, I'm sorry, no wonder they went out. Fucking calling a cookie a Hydrox, that sounds like a wipe.
It sounds like a cleaning chemical.
It sounds like a cleaning chemical. It's bad.
I understand they named it that way for how clean it is, like ingredients-wise, but...
Terrible. Bad choice, bad choice.
Bad vibe.
Sounds like it's gonna taste like bleach.
I don't know who was on the marketing team.
Yeah, laundry detergent. Exactly. It does not sound like a food. It does not sound like a fun cookie.
It does not sound like something I want to eat. Say what you will about Oreo, but that's a name of something I want to eat.
Yeah, we're all ready for disheveled Avrit. He's gonna be great.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a bit.
Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna show, of course, but I want to list how many...
save my work because I don't want to lose
I want to list how many points are on our timeline.
Oh god, I don't want to know.
Yes, so guys, we have 5 seasons in the plot outline, correct? And we have 2 things that are technically not listed currently in the timeline that have to find a home. This is not including what is left of season 1 to do. Okay, we still have a bit of season 1 left. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in season 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points in season 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points in season 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in season 5. Again, with 2 other points, and certainly that is not confirmed. The Fall of Avrit, yeah. We love the Fall of Avrit.
Okay, Waterlooper just posted the next bit of the comic for the Shirley M.
Oh.
I didn't know Jealous Watson?
Yeah, I was picking up on that.
Possibly threesome? But,
wild.
Holy shit!
That's so crazy.
I'm not against it.
Lucifer.
It's in November, Allie. November is when it's happening.
My ass must be in gear.
I am frantically coloring.
That's why we're having issues.
I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 6 panels tonight. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
However, I will say
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, more than 10.
That once the backgrounds are done, at least I like shading. I will say, though, when it comes back in November, it will be on a monthly schedule. I'm sorry. It's too much.
Ori and I work.
We
Ori and I work.
We do the Ace Tooney stuff
going on.
And it just takes a long time, I gotta say.
It does.
Buckling down.
Thank you, Allie.
I just can't. I appreciate it, Allie. If I'm being honest, there is a level of I just need to lock in the sense of, like, I have just not been doing it as much as I definitely should, you know, as, like, a good comic content creator. I say it a number of times, I'm a bad content creator. And I am, because I just...
Well,
I do too much stuff.
Ori spills her tell-all. I need more water, so I'll be right back.
It's funny. I'm a bad content creator in the sense of that I am technically a very pure content creator, though. Just saying. Because I'm content creating solely for the love of the content creation. And not for literally anything else. is having you guys fun. Of course, love having you guys around. But I'm literally 99% doing it because I want to. And that's why I'm bad at like the social media. I can never keep a social media going. The best was when I was constantly posting for the Origami Curio. Of course, that is down. Handcuff myself to the desk. Yeah. I'm glad we make you content. That's what. If somebody said something once and it was like, "I'm not a content creator. I'm a content creator," and it's like, yeah, vibes. Let's go. Okay. Was I stupid here? I think I was dumb. Was I dumb? Oh, I wasn't dumb. No, I just forgot a line. Which is fixable. That's salvageable. More salvageable than if I was doing something else, which would have been sucky. Might have been able to flip it then, but oh, fuck. I don't want to find out. Yes, it is a very important question to ask yourself sometimes, Allie. Sometimes you just gotta ask, was I stupid? I'm blanking on how stuff works. You need to go away. Because I need you to be here. What are you? You're back there. Okay. You. Yes, always, yes. Good night, Pastry Puff. See you Thursday for Ace Attorney. Remember, guys, Thursday is Ace Attorney. Guys, if you like Ace Attorney and you have, I think it's literally $2. If you have $2, you can become a YouTube member and you can watch the Ace Attorney Abridged episode right now. Canadian Lucifer already watched it and has kept going back to see multiple parts of it again. And it has Canadian Lucifer's seal of approval. Perfect, no notes, I believe were their exact words. And if you do so, you can comment on it. And the sooner more people comment on it, the sooner it'll be guaranteed that Dylan will make another one. Which is very important. We want Dylan to make another one. We need Dylan to lock in. He has a number of comments on it. It's okay, Bass. It's okay. And use that paycheck on you. I'm just saying, it's inexpensive right now because it's at the lowest tier, the goofus, the doofus detective tier. We appreciate it, Allie. Nobody feel forced. It will be free to the public in December. I just got a shill, okay? You guys watching is more than enough support. But I gotta let you know. So if you didn't know, you know? Because it is cheap right now. Yes. We stan. I love it. I joke that it's my magnum opus, but Dylan yells at me. He doesn't yell at me. Dylan's like, alright, so you can't make anything better than it. And it's like, no. I can make, every next one can be my magnum opus after that. It could just be my magnum opus for now. But, he's the lawyer. He's a stickler. Oh. Just like what you were eating in food, Bass. For the love of the job, huh? How do you like the job, Bass? Is it at least not terrible? Any good coworkers? I think the aphrodisiacs things are just pretty unregulated. Ah! Okay. We're good. My brain is shutting down. The midnight brain is setting in. Okay. Yes. We love... Ah! Okay. Fix this. Oh, damn. One cooker is nice. One of yours does nothing. All right. As long as you don't get in trouble for them not doing anything, it doesn't really matter.
No midnight
You have
brain,
your own
Ori. You got
wrong.
an hour left to... a half hour left to go.
Yay, Lucifer! That's the best option! That's what we love to hear!
Nice! Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Lucifer.
and what, we're just taking them for fun.
Are we?
Very weird, Beth.
Oh. Yeah, I've been
But
in
that's
situations
the job
like that
force
before,
for
too.
you. Yeah.
It's weird. The nepotism. Okay. This is a very easy panel. I've officially reached the point of the night, guys, where I'm like, let's just bang out the easiest panels possible. All the hands, all the feet. Let's just bang them out. We're gonna do it. Get them all done. Any naval uniform reference. Boop.
It's kind of terrible that mainly all I've been doing today is coloring in one solid color in every background, and I haven't done it for every panel yet.
Oh, damn. But, like, that's the thing about, like, kind of, like, monotonous stuff is, like, yes, it could go quick, but it's monotonous.
There was also, like, I kept fixing other things, so it wasn't like I wasn't doing anything, you know? But, like, damn.
I see.
Oh, is this Apollo here? It's just on the playlist in between this and Investigations, and I forgot to switch it.
Oh, wait, you want to be the Arthur meme? Hang on. Do. Wait, I can make this even better, you guys. This might be
Wait, what is happening?
the one time that the bucket tool comes in handy. Hang on, I got you. You want Arthur meme? There you go.
Oh, I see, Bass.
There you go.
See,
Oh, wait. Oh, I have to. There we go. Now it's the Arthur meme. Enjoy, everybody. That was especially for you, guy.
See, there's my meme redraw.
And that worked really well, because now I know I can do this. Done!
Yeah, exactly. Head down, keep stacking, Baz. That's the job.
Yep. That's just how it goes sometimes. G1 flat. Yeah, you know, sometimes you don't ask questions.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't want to color that. I really don't want to color that. Not you. Oh, hello, hand. That's perfect.
Sassy hand Everett.
Okay. Ori, this may be a dumb question. Can you look
It's
at the
pants,
panel I'm looking
and
at?
it's pants, and it's Everett's hand, and that's Everett's pants, and then Everett's shirt.
Everett's hand, pants, shirt. Oh, okay. I see the vision.
There's a table. There's a table in front of him.
Okay, I gotcha. I can work with that.
They're one of those things,
Thank you.
Bess, that, like, don't work to the level that, like, you know, fiction talks about, but, like, they are a thing. You know? It's one of those things where it's, like, aphrodisiacs. Like that is a thing. That is a classification of chemicals. But they certainly don't work at the level that, like, fiction uses them. You know, like, we don't have that.
That's reserved purely for fan fiction.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
the amount
exactly,
of fan fictions I've read where it's like, there's a mysterious plant. We need to find out what this plant does.
Stop calling out all the Clans fan fictions I've read. No.
It's the horny pollen. Not
that
the horny
specifically
pollen.
Was such a classic.
I know.
Yeah, oysters are big.
It still exists.
Yeah, oysters. I think like chocolate and strawberries do have like low levels as well.
Chocolate and strawberries do. Oysters, yes.
Yeah.
There's another one that I cannot think of at the moment. But I know there's more.
Pomegranate. Honey.
Honey, that was it.
Pistachios.
Boring stuff like oyster.
And
Bess,
figs.
you think oysters are boring?
Yeah, and it's all
delicious.
Like normal interactions. You know, like nothing is really at a level where like again, fiction. Because also like that could very quickly be like an actual problem as well. You know, like just like ethically.
Yes.
We don't need Puck Midsummer Night's Dream IRL, you know?
No, we really don't.
Yeah, exactly, Bess. It's just, you know, it's like snake oil. Just a way to make a moolah.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently it's a lot of zinc-related stuff. I was briefly looking. Zinc-related things. Yeah, oysters are loaded with zinc, which can nudge up testosterone. Again, it can. Yeah, and then, yeah, zinc raises levels of dopamine. It's all about dopamine. Which, again, is just like, also you're just happy, you know, like it's all... It gives very much the vibes of, like,
I don't think this is gonna do what I want to do.
It gives very much the vibes... I had an example and now I'm dead.
I didn't connect her lines again! Guys, look at these hands. Just floating. Just floating. There's nothing connecting them to the wall. They just float. They're disembodied.
It means the panel, like, shifted accidentally. It should not be attached to the wall like that.
Oh, I see.
The panel should... Yeah. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, I never have panels touch the wall like that unless they take up a whole, like, side to side.
I see. Okay. Well, that makes my life a lot easier.
Ghost hands.
I'm like, that
term snake has been referred to.
Feel like a mistake Ori would make.
That's wild, Bass. Of a meme, but you don't know which one. There's so many memes. I gotta say, one of my favorite... I'm really... Okay, first of all, I'm really trying to get into this con. I emailed them recently, and they're like, they come later in the fall. Like, keep in touch. And I'm like, yes, I will constantly check. I will constantly check every day. I'm gonna check right now. Because I want to fucking get in.
Maybe we'll have streamer luck.
I want to get in. And, nope, not yet. I want to get in really bad. And I really want to do something for a collection of just my favorite, thumbnails that I've done. I'm gonna be like the Ace Attorney booth. I'm gonna have vast majority Ace Attorney, but of course we'll have my 2 Dungeon Meshi prints in there that I like, and like of course
we gotta
Reagan. I love my Reagan. I love my Fakir. Those. Thank you, Canadian Lucifer. It'll be my first con. I want.
I wonder if with every Dungeon Meshi print they get, they could get a copy of Monster Soup for the Soul.
My goodness, Allie. Yeah.
That would be interesting if I printed and bound that.
If you printed it, literally any of your, fics you could. I'd be happy to have them.
I'd have to look into that.
I think you're,
I hope there are some Vashwood fans.
I can't imagine there wouldn't be.
It's mainly what I got.
Thank you, Allie. I'm very excited. I really, really want to get in. It's a small con that's pretty local to us, so it makes it easy. I can, like, go sleep at my parents' house instead of having to come all the way home, which would be a pain in the ass. And depending how it goes, maybe Mars and I will travel a little farther and wider. Who knows?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 panels left, you guys. That's not half bad. But my hand is exhausted for the night, so I'll just give you a close-up of Deranged Boy for the remainder of the time.
That's wild and dudes. I did hear a whole thing about, like, early abortionists, like the women that performed it. It's pretty horrifying, and it's definitely like, no wonder the Greeks made that one plant extinct. Like, yep. But yeah, pretty insane.
Mars and Ori World Tour. We're trying, Allie.
Yeah,
we're
hemlock.
trying.
Not the tree, though. Isn't that wild?
That's different.
You have water hemlock, which is the poisonous one. But you have the tree hemlock, which is honestly just kind of chill. He's just kind of whatever.
And then the bad hemlock?
It's called water hemlock.
If we ever come your way, what welcome would we want you to give, Bass? I feel like I'm pretty used to howdy at this point. Howdy seems to be iconic to you, Bass.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we have lots of pretty poisonous plants here in the Americas.
More than you'd expect. A loaf of banana bread. I won't say no to that, Bass.
I think we will eventually have to do a Canada trip. A lot of people are on the Canada side, which is, and I think our side of Canada. I know Dichotomy is our side of Canada. So, like, there's also a place I want to go to.
It is, Allie. Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah. Well, and dudes, my goal, I would love...
think the Earth likes humans very much.
I would love to be, and for haha jokes, a con artist. Yes. I would love to be a con artist.
Haha.
I would love to be a convention artist. I think it's really cool. I wouldn't want to do it as, like, my job, obviously, but, like, I would like to do it, fairly frequently.
That'd be a lot of travel.
Yeah, well, if you did a free job, you would be doing, like, as many cons as possible. My goal would certainly be, I want to go to the few that are around us that are pretty close. Like, if I don't get into this Artist Alley for whatever reason, we're going to the other con that is at the same exact week for whatever reason, because they can't be different weekends.
Such as life sometimes.
Yeah. If they're different weekends, we might do both. But I think they're 99% of the time the same weekend, which is the problem.
Damn.
But we'll get to that one eventually. And then bucket list one is Dragon Con. Bucket list one is Dragon Con.
Oh, that one's such a dream convention.
I don't know if I'd go to
I'd
Anime
love to
NYC
go to that one.
again specifically. It was fun, but if I'm being honest, I like the medium ones. I think I prefer the medium cons.
It was definitely crowded.
Because I've been to NYC Comic Con 3 times.
I did enjoy all the vendors there. That was a lot of fun. They had some good food. I'm so happy we got to meet Sayu and Zeno. I almost combined their names. God damn it, I'm tired.
No. And Dragon Con is massive.
Who's Dragon
Con has like a culture of
Well, from what I understand, it's like
they have the
Ren
ribbons,
fair
and they have a lot
in
more
a convention
yeah, there's
center,
like a lot
really
more
cool.
stuff like came out of Dragon Con, like con culture wise that I really want to experience. So like definitely bucket list is like we got to do that one time.
And that one's like, we need a hotel for that.
Well, that one's like, we're going every day. Like, that one is like this is a
Yeah.
vacation. We are going every day. We are doing
Like, I'm
the
taking
hotel.
off work for this.
Yeah,
we're going.
yeah. Like, we are doing it every day. And honestly, fairly feasible after I'm married. Because with the wedding, then the honeymoon, and also going with my on my family vacation, that's like all my vacation days for 1 year. But
Excuse me.
yeah, it's in Atlanta. It's in Georgia. Yeah.
It's definitely further down.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in Atlanta. But that means I can then have the time to take off the day before and the day after.
Woo!
So definitely can happen soon. So I'm very privileged, Bass. My family is paying for all of the wedding, mainly because if I had to pay and Dylan and I had to pay it, we probably really wouldn't do it at all. They're so expensive. They're so expensive. And we're doing an inexpensive wedding, Bass. We're like doing for like a very small wedding for like not a micro wedding, but like
it's
overall,
very cottagecore
wedding.
themed.
It's very cottagecore
Ori
themed.
showed
It's
me the ideas for the dress, the food, the venue, and
Yeah.
it's very cottagecore.
It's literally it's brunch, and it's the vibe of like you have Easter. You know, like if you think of like Easter aesthetically, like that's the vibe. High tea in spring, you know, like that's the vibe. But
Fairy
literally the idea is
high
like
tea is how I
wear
describe it.
nice clothes, but like you would not be out of place if you wore like khakis and a polo kind of vibe. Like I wouldn't be upset if you did that. I think most people are not gonna do that, but like, you know, I don't need it any more than that personally. So we are doing pretty expensive. We are going to splurge on a honeymoon because we are gonna go to Japan. That's the one like international place that both Dylan and I want to go. If I'm being honest, I'm not like, I had fun with my Netherlands and Belgian trip, but like I very much learned about myself that I don't like busy vacations, if that makes any sense.
Like the tour type of vacations, the ones where you're constantly
the ones
doing
where it's like
something.
a whole package. I went to the Netherlands and
you
Belgium.
gotta go here at this time,
because
then you
it
gotta
was
follow the tour guide
specifically
here at that time.
A graduation gift to me from my grandparents, and I wanted to see the tulip garden. That was the point of interest from me. I'm so happy I got to see that. But that was like day 2 was we did that, and everything else was fun and enjoyable. I certainly enjoyed it, but and I did get sick, so that was like definitely didn't help the situation. But I still went and did everything. But it was like my brain is dying. We actually have a friend that lives in Japan, Canadian Lucifer, so that's pretty cool. He moved there. But it was like, yeah, every day you wake up and you do a tour, and then because it was on like a river cruise, you like would come back to the boat, and then like the boat was never very close to a lot of stuff. Like, so it was like you'd had to figure out how to get someplace, and then you had to worry about being back on the boat in time for it to leave. And I was just like, 1, I was sick, and 2, a little stressed out about the whole thing, you know, trying to do stuff. Where it's like, I want to go to Japan, and my main things I want to do in Japan is I want to do an onsen, and I want to eat street food. And I want to
street food is really
those are like
good
the
from
big
what I hear.
thing. Would I go to a shrine? Yes. Would I, do other stuff? 100%. But like, Dylan's mom was offering like this like Japan package, travel package sort of thing, as a wedding gift. And it was like, you start in Tokyo, 2 nights in Tokyo, and then you bullet train over here, which is cool. I would love to ride the bullet train. Very cool, experience. But then it's like you bullet train over here for 2 days, and then you go to the third place for 2 days, and then you come home. And I was just like,
That's a lot.
I am, like, I don't want the Japan
Just hearing that
smorgasbord.
sounds exhausting.
I want, yeah, exactly. I don't want to have to worry about being on time to 80 different things. I don't, like I said, I don't want the Japan smorgasbord. I have, like, specific goals, and that is eat a lot of street food, go to an onsen, and I would totally take, like, we're gonna ask, like, a private travel agent. Yeah, exactly, Enthuse. Exactly. It's like, I don't need to be all over. Yeah, I would be a bento box. And it's like, would I love to do, like, one of the days be a bullet train day? Yeah, I think that's a very cool experience. But the goal would be to return, you know, on the same day. I don't want to have to pack...
so many unique places to go in Japan,
I don't want to have to pack my shit up every other night in the hotel. Like, we do a hotel, and then it's like, you go from there, right, you know? I have not been to a sushi belt restaurant.
In Ori's
Dylan wants
plan,
to eat. I definitely would do that. Dylan wants to eat sushi and ramen just in general.
Although,
in Japan.
Ori, you're not a fish fan, so what would you eat?
They usually have, like, noodles and stuff as well. But I'm okay with sushi. I'm just not, like, Dylan is the sushi guy. I would experience it. I would not, personally, Bass. I would not. Partially because I am, one, not a big fish person, and two, it's just not worth it to me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Enthuse. That sort of thing. There are stuff like that. You know, I want to eat, like, I want to go to a convenience store. Like, if I'm being honest, like I want to go to the Japanese convenience stores. I want to, like, see
the konbini.
Yeah, I want to see, like, the seasonal stuff. You know, I want all that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, that'd be funny, Bass. But, like, when I travel, I want to eat.
He would, though, Bass.
Oh, yeah, he would.
He totally would. And will.
But, like, that's what I want to do. I do not... He would win. So, yeah. So we're definitely gonna have, like, a private tour guide, specifically to just be like, this is not a private tour guide, a private, like, planner. Travel agent. That's the word I want.
There you go. I couldn't think of the word either, like, so it's not like I'm any better.
Set up so we can be like, yeah, because I would definitely do, like, a, you know, there is always, like, a local tour, right? Like a local guide tour. I would love to do that. I had fun doing that in, you know, the Netherlands and Belgium, but it was, you were in a different city every day, so you had a different one every day, and then, you know, and it was just like, this is a lot. This is a lot for little me. Again, I will say I was also sick. I hope to not get sick on this one. I'm gonna basically force Dylan to wear a mask the whole time. Yeah, I'm like, Dylan, we ain't fucking honestly, with this shit.
Of all the places you would get sick, Japan is probably not one of them, because they actually do mask up when they feel sick.
It's definitely less at the place.
You're not exposed to all the germs.
It's certainly 90% on the plane. I don't think I got sick from people in the Netherlands, right? I definitely got sick from people on the plane that I was on, you know, and that was the whole thing. So you got something like, you know who, Investigations 2, 3. Which one's 3? We're on 5, right?
Is that the art thing, the food art?
Oh, yeah, that is the food one.
Ah, my memory hasn't totally failed me. Yay! Night, Mason.
Oh, that's fun, Enthuse. I had a really good guide in Antwerp. He was really, really fun. He was probably one of my favorite guides that we experienced. He was great.
Oh. What was so good about him?
He was very excited. He was definitely very happy. He did a lot of, like, you know, joke moments and, like, you know, he was just very peppy. He liked being a guide, right? Like, this was what he was born to do. When you get the kind of vibes.
That the person is excited to be there just as much as you are.
I totally admit, there was a point when it was like, I was looking into, like, when I was between jobs, because the job I had before I was fired from, And I really didn't want anything like that. And it was very difficult. And then I was moving in with Dylan, you know, so I was like, didn't want a job near my parents' house, which would be far from where I live with Dylan. But I also didn't want a job near Dylan that is far from my parents' house because I couldn't move in early because his mom had to move out. And all this sort of stuff.
It was quite the balance.
Yeah. And, my brain died. And so I was in between jobs, but I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do because I really hated what I did as a job and I would never have done it again. And there's really not a ton of positions where you do like with trees in the way that I wanted to work with trees. And like, honestly, this job that I have kind of godsend, Jesus fucking Christ. I will not give this up ever. I love this job. And I was literally looking, I was like, museum tour guide sounds fun. Like, I would love to do, like, Museum of Natural History tour guide would be pretty fucking great. Or, the Botanical Gardens.
That's always nice. I never did an actual tour of that, but I did, like, peruse there, especially during, the cherry blossom season. It was gorgeous.
Sadly, the big, like, kind of move away from that was that you would have to work like weekends. And while I'm not against that inherently because of Dylan's job being where he would never be working weekends, it would kind of suck to never have the days off the same. If like I don't personally actually care about it being a weekend specifically, like, but it would suck if we never had the same days off. That would suck. I'm basically the Lorax now, Allie. I am. I am literally hired.
Not the Lorax.
I am literally hired to be a person making sure the other people don't hurt the trees while they work and be like, nah, you can't do that. Nope. They love to joke. They're all jokesters. All construction guys. They're all jokesters. They all go, you can cut roots of a certain size, right? But bigger than that, you cannot cut them. And there are obvious roots that are massive. And, exactly, Bass. And they love to go, oh, so we can cut this one? And it's like, no, you know, but they're joking.
No.
They also love the, oh, one cut right there. And they joke about, like, cutting the tree down. They're just being goofballs. I will say, though, my personal favorite joke is the, oh, look at the sidewalk roots. Because sidewalk has rebar in it sometimes. And so they'll break the sidewalk. And then they'll have the rebar. And we're like, oh, look at the side. Can we cut these? That's my favorite. Or the house roots. Or the jokes about the telephone poles being trees. Loriacs, yeah. Those are my favorite jokes. The, oh, we could cut this one is like, ah, yeah, ha, ha, ha. But the ones about, like, the, oh, we could cut the telephone pole. It's like, yeah, you can cut that one down. Those are my favorites. What am I doing? This one. Lovely. But yeah, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again because a lot of people have joined since then. I have 4 scripts going for Artboreal. I just have to record 3 of them. One I have to finish. But, so yeah, we will have a lot of content. Again, I think I'm going to drop 3 videos on launch. But, then it'll be monthly uploads. Sadly, they're not going to be long videos. You know, they're not going to be like video essay length. They're just going to be fun little extra stuff that Ori does on the side, which are fun. And I do plan to do a debut stream for Circe. I really want to. 99% because I want to feel professional. And there's just something about a debut stream that just hits. Did I die?
Sorry, I'm typing it. Oh. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just typing. Jesus.
It's like so quiet. I'm glad you guys are excited.
I'm sorry,
excited.
I gotta think while I type.
Yeah, how dare you? Stop having thoughts. I'm glad you're all excited.
I don't need to have thoughts, they just happen.
I'm very excited. Basically, every time, like, one of the crew members starts asking me about trees, I'm like, yes, this is fodder for Artboreal. This is great. I am seeing the misconceptions people have. I literally, like, okay. I don't mean to do this, but I literally, like, watched a video the other day, or I read, I can't remember what it exactly was. And it was basically, like, someone saying something about how they used to think this about trees, but now they know better, and you know, it's an important, and I was like, yes! Gonna have to do one on that, then, too! What trees most, yeah, the truffula trees, bass, that one's pretty tough. Haha, truffula tufts. Yeah, a thneed is the thing that was made by the Onceler out of the truffula fluff.
Yeah. Truffula fluff.
The problem is sort of getting, like, I do subscribe to the parasitic truffula tree sort of theory. I think it's fun. But honestly, I would say palms. They're probably not really a tree at all. They're closer to palms. Willow, only really weeping willows look like that. You've never heard that theory? Well, it talks about how the feather-like nature of the fluff, right, is not really good for photosynthesis. They would be modified leaves. The fluff would be modified leaves. And, you know, certain trees do have fluff and hair, you know, on them. They are, hoary. And, yeah. And so, the color, is then also not very conducive to photosynthesis, and I can tell you why the trees on Outcaste do good photosynthesis like that, and that was a fun little other thing, because that has to do with light spectrum stuff. But because the rest of the place, the grass is a better color. Basically, the theory is that they would not be able to be getting enough nutrients from sunlight alone with these factors, and thus they're like parasitic plants like ghost pipe, which has no chlorophyll in it, and that they are actually parasitic upon likely that grass or any other, you know, mostly the grass, or anything under the soil that they would be taking the nutrients from and growing into the heights. I enjoy that. It's fun. You obviously have to, you know, allow some sort of like, you know, suspension of disbelief sort of thing. But the level of fluff that they are, it would also have that just in general as well. But yeah, it basically just predicates on the fact that they would not be very good at photosynthesizing, and so they would at very least need to be supplemented by being parasitic. They could be parasitic on fungus, on the grass, on whatever underground that they want that is sedentary. And that's my... I like that theory. But yeah. Yeah, I would say certain kinds of palms are probably most analogous. You can get pretty feathery. The shape does go that way. They bloom inside you.
Oh no!
But what I also like about the parasitic, you know, truffula tree theory is the fact that it still doesn't allow you to paint. You can't paint parasitism as like a flat bad thing in the sense of like it is nature works with parasitism. Yeah, I have Hanahaki Oats and Doodles from multiple years ago now, but yeah.
Ah, yes, the classic
That was very
Hanahaki. Another staple of fan fictions.
Indeed.
We got Aphrodisiacs and Hanahaki.
But it's the fact that the landscape still dies, right, with the removal of the truffula trees. The truffula trees, parasitic though they may be, are still a keystone species supporting the landscape, right? And of course, like, pollution and everything is not helping everything. But the idea is that, like, you know, we don't want parasites as a person. It's his own fault. He gets over it. But, like, he's the one not talking about it. Never read one. I'm gonna say, this is really wild because I only briefly played Overwatch when it was, like, the free beta or whatever. The main Hanahaki, like, fic that I read was specifically, and I can't remember his name now because I know they changed his name, but whatever the cowboy's new name is, and Hanzo. It was a Hanzo and the cowboy ship fic. And I'm pretty sure the reason I read it was because I saw art of them on Tumblr. And it was somebody who had drawn inspired by the fic. And I'm like, okay, well, guess I gotta read that now. Cassidy, thank you. I only knew him from before. No, it's Cassidy and Hanzo. Hanzo, the guy with the dragon tattoo up his arm, and I think he has the bow. Genji is his brother, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I completely blanked. Who the hell are we talking about?
Hanzo and Cassidy from Overwatch.
Oh.
They're like the main Hanahaki fic I recall.
I will be honest, the only Hanzo I know is from Kubo and the Two Strings, so I was very confused.
No, this is long before that ever came out. It was long before that. No.
Damn.
I bet I read some Hanahaki clans. I can't imagine I didn't.
You must
I read
have
a lot of
Angsty
clans.
Hanahaki clans. There's no way that you didn't.
I read so much clans. Clans was 100% my, like, what I've read the most fan fiction of is 100% clans. I've read not clans, but 99%, not 99, 90%
Rest
clans.
in peace to the dirty laundry fan fiction. You will be remembered fondly.
I sit here. So there was, I've told this on stream before, but this will be like the thing we end on. Big, you know, I loved clans. And
I don't think Narumitsu is catching up because there's too much of a risk for spoilers when looking up Ace Attorney fanfiction.
Yes, I have read 3 ones. I think it's 3.
I know we definitely read one. I think that
I read the
Pastry
Bell one,
sent.
and then I read 2 other ones that I knew were.
I know I sent one to Ori
not-
because I found one where Phoenix loses it on Edgeworth when he comes back.
Oh, 4. I've read 4. I've read 4.
It was a very good one.
1 definitely took place in the timeline in sections that we haven't played, but it was only like literally all that it was like Trucy exists, and that's like specifically in like the tags. It's like Trucy's here, but like we don't talk about the games. It's basically what I was like, yeah, sounds good to me. I know who Trucy is. Like you know, in relation. And then the other 2 I read were specifically like directly after Trials and Tribulations, or the gap between like one took place over multiple sections, I think. Can't remember. It had Madame Guard in it.
Oh no, I can't remember what you I can't remember what you read for you, Ori. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It had Madame Guard in it. I'm just trying to remember exactly. Like, it was definitely only the original trilogy, but it like specifically had Madame Guard in it. So, but it like talked about the gap. I think it talked about the gap between game 1 and game 2. Yeah, that's what it was. It started in the gap between game 1 and game 2, and then it specifically had Madame Guard with it, but it didn't do game 3. And I'm pretty sure we hadn't completed game 3 when I read that one. And then I did recently read one because, again, Tumblr fan art. I was like, ooh, that looks good. Oh, it's based on a fan fiction. Let me check the tags. And it was literally like, takes place directly after, case 3-5. And I was like, perfect. I can do that.
Like, we could do this one. I was
like,
no problem.
I could do that. But that's all the ones I've read. Which is still very low compared to the amount of clans. I also will say
that's
overall,
more than I've read.
Overall, I'm certainly not like searching for them. Not for it was one I did search for, and then one I know Pastry Puff recommended, and the two other ones sort of like I said with the like fan art stuff just kind of fell into my lap, and I was like, yes, I will read you, but I certainly don't read as much fan fiction. I specifically don't look, Bass, and I do very explicitly read the tags, and unless it is very obvious, that it would or would not be spoilery, I don't read it. Like I said, the ones that I have read have been either, 1, cleared by Pastry Puff, because they specifically recommended it, or 2, explicitly placed in the timeline in a spot where I'm like, yes, I have done this. I can look at this. But it's the same with, like, if there's, like, an Ace Attorney animatic, I'll, like, click into it and pause it just to read the description. And if the description does not tell me where it is, I'll be like, no.
That is
Can't
rough,
watch you now.
Bass. That is really rough.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, Clance is too real. I think Clance...
Ketis would have been better.
Yeah.
Why?
Penis?
It's not great, but it's better than that.
Kata is way better, though. Kata is way better.
Kata is. The problem is I don't see PETA in that ship name as much, which is the problem. Like, it doesn't scream ship name. It just screams, this could be another character in the universe.
The symbolism ship name. Like, like there's,
like
okay.
Orange Bat.
Yeah. Okay.
Other
Crack
one?
Ship. I just think it's funny, and the name is funny. Pine Cone is Dipper and Wirt.
That's a good one. Oh,
it's just a good one.
Pixel Shark. Pixel Shark is Mualani and Kaniche.
The
Honestly,
two big
love
ones
that
I
name.
know
It's super cute.
are the one from Be More Chill is Boyf Renz, because specifically in the music, I'm talking about the musical specifically. In the musical, the bully writes Boyf on the one's backpack and writes Renz on the other one's backpack. So when they stood next to each other walking through the hall, it says Boyfriends. And so literally their ship name is called Boyfriends. And then the other one
That's beautiful.
Is from Dear Evan Hansen, the musical, is called Tree Bros, because like they have so many things talking about trees. Well, they're in a tree. He falls out of a tree. He like literally like Evan is like tree nerding and shit. So they're the Tree Bros. Yeah. Lucy. Yeah, Radio Static. See, there's such good ones when you come up with like Clance is a fantastic ship name. Right, like it really does.
Katniss is represented by her bow, and PETA is a baker.
Bread bow.
Bread bow.
No, isn't like the different, like the other, you have to also bread bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. I am the ship god.
Bread bowl actually isn't bad. That's got a ring to it.
It's definitely better than penis.
Anything's better than penis.
Yeah.
And I say this as both a shipper and an ace.
I can't remember if I said this on stream, but I'm gonna say it again. Somebody like commented on the short where Mars is like just like, wow, Phoenix is tall and buff, and she's just like surprised. But Dylan of course takes it and is like, Mars, geez, like, you know, you don't
Mars
need to
thirsting over Phoenix,
yeah,
apparently.
you don't need to thirst over Phoenix. Vagina is the no.
Oh no.
But somebody like commented and like, you guys really are thirsting over the lawyer game lawyers, and I'm like, and I respond, I'm like, it's like there's a lot of men in suits. What can we say? We didn't get to the women in suits yet.
Hello, Mia? Lana?
Lana's in a uniform. Mia's is not a, like, Mia's is not.
It's not a suit, but it's still
Mia's
a blazer.
Is not a suit.
It's still good.
Yeah, that is the other problem you can run into, Canadian Lucifer. That is very true, Bass, but that doesn't mean we should try.
That's a conundrum, Canadian Lucifer.
Yeah, that's the other thing you can get into. And I will admit
one more time.
I will admit I honestly hate
before we sign off for the night.
When a ship
I don't want to forget.
Doesn't have a name.
There we go.
You ever come across a ship that just doesn't have a name?
Very rarely.
Every once in a while,
even if you
when
don't
it's
have
just,
like a
not
name,
super...
it's just name X name.
Yeah, but that's not a name. Name X name is what I'm saying. If it's only name X name or majority name X name, that's terrible. Really? I'm so I gotta say, I am so not a massive Ace Attorney shipper.
Ship her with anyone enthused, but I can see a universe where people ship her with Eustace.
I don't think they could. I couldn't see it. Yeah. I don't
people
think
would do it.
Oh no. I'm not saying people wouldn't do it. I'm saying I can't see that ship. I can't see that one. Well, I gotta be totally and completely transparent. I am such like a Rightworth is the Ace Attorney ship, and there's nothing else. My brain is empty for shipping beyond this. My brain is empty for shipping beyond this. I am ready for the ship that shall not be named because I hate the one character's name as well. But we'll see. They have their one moment, Bass, but if I'm being honest, it's just like the one moment. So like I could see why it's a ship, but like I don't feel it as strongly. Yes, I know that the other defense attorney and his prosecutor get shipped together. I feel like it's a very obvious, like...
It's a very obvious
I would have
dynamic.
been surprised if that was not the case, if I'm being complete. Now I have even less knowledge. Really, people tell you that's... I have even less knowledge of, like, official...
That's funny.
Yeah, that one's rough. I do ship that one. That one's a fun. I like that AU. Yeah, shout out to Piano Man. Yeah. Yeah, I am aware that that is a ship. That is the only other ship I can sit here and be like, I am aware of. Again, I would have been surprised if they weren't shipped. Because, like, I feel like it's kind of the MO. You know?
Yeah, that would be like, really shocking if that weren't the case.
Unlike Rightworth, where I knew that, like, the unnecessary feelings thing, like, was like kind of there. Like I knew that like it was shipped for a reason, but I didn't exactly understand how gay it was in game, right? I know nothing as for the reasons as to why Apollo is shipped with Gavin. I'm not calling him his first name. Kyoya.
Oh,
Why
geez.
Apollo and Kyoya are shipped. I hate his first name. I hate his first name so much. I hope to
You're
God.
gonna have a hell of a time when we go through that game.
No. Mars. Edgeworth has only ever called Phoenix right. And I am 99% sure that Phoenix has only ever called Edgeworth. So I am very, very easily ready that Apollo will solely call Gavin.
Okay, but my understanding is he has a brother and they both show up in the game.
So
we can't
not
call
main
them Mr.
characters,
Same
Enthuse.
Name. We gotta differentiate them.
They're just not main characters. Again, Maya and Francisca have the one interaction, and I recall we were like, ooh, and I had a time. But like, that's it. The part where we get the most friends, Maya's not there. So it's like, okay, lovely. There's not as much. And same with Kay. Poor Kay is, a minor. I'm literally trying to think of any other. Regina, I don't see it. Eustace, I'm sorry,
No
Eustace,
way.
Eustace, no. Oh no, we're pro Mialana.
Yes.
We're pro Mialana.
Pro Mialana.
I'm also okay with the other Mia ship that I won't say because stuff.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Canadian Lucifer. Yes, but see, we don't have
And
that
they do,
yet.
Bass. They
Right.
do, but we
Yeah,
don't have it
but we don't
yet.
have that yet. So there's not like a lot of people to ship with. I can see like a Kay Emma ship, but they really haven't gotten that much interaction.
They don't
We get the
interact that
most
much.
Emma when Kay is
Although I
in
will
Kay.
say, shippers have done more with less.
Oh yeah. I will say though, I personally need like in-universe stuff to ship things usually. Again, enthused. Like I can see like there's options, but they just don't, in what we currently know, interact that much, and so it just makes it so I was like, I don't see it as much.
Well.
There's also only
much
so
to
many
talk about with Ace Attorney
only
shipping.
so many characters within that age bracket, right? Like you're very limited, and then they don't all interact. So it like starts. Honestly, I see a pretty good case for two characters that never even met. Maya K.
I could see that.
They can steal together. They can berate
the weird
their
girl
lawyers
ship.
together. Like honestly,
They're the weird girl ship.
for that one.
I could see that. What? My goodness, we've talked about shipping for 15 minutes. Ah!
I'm sorry. What's the difference between a ship you like and a ship and like second?
I don't know,
what?
Bass.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
We're going too redacted. I'm glad this is fun, but we will have to cut it off. We do have to go and work tomorrow, sadly. Well, I think we'll both be happy to discuss more in the Discord if you wish.
Absolutely.
This is why your day one.
I probably won't answer till tomorrow, but I'll happily discuss.
See, that one is also like
threesome. Poly.
I don't see a reason. Oh, yeah.
That's a poly ship, Bass.
It's just a poly ship. And then if it's an OTP, you go OT3.
OT3.
OT3. But, yeah. Oh, but not romantically?
Not romantically?
Queer platonic relationships
yeah.
is usually what we do. Queer
I
platonic
was literally
ships.
going to say bros.
Yeah.
Pals.
Yeah. Queer platonic is like a level above friendship, but it's not like romantic or anything beyond.
Mm-hmm.
There's this like, I will say, there was a lovely like, it was Rightworth, but then it was queer platonic with Maya. was a very interesting AU. Because, like, Maya was older, of course, at this point. And it was a very interesting AU. But it was, like, overall, they're just being, like, a happy family together. But, like, there is a level of, like, sweet. I'm not thinking about certain logistics of these things. Because that would be a bit much. Like, there's a lot of, like,
that it would.
For lack of better term, there's a lot of love children in it, which is cute, adorable, Phoenix Edgeworth love child, great. But there was also the implication that, like, it was Maya's, and I'm just like, I don't wanna think about these things. We can have three friends. Raising a kid together is adorable. I don't want to think about the logistics. I'm not. No.
20 minutes talking shipping.
Care. Okay.
So good.
I'm sorry. All right. You gotta guys start these kind of conversations earlier in the night, okay?
Please.
You always get the juicy shit at the end.
I love them. Please start them earlier in the night.
Remember, Ace Attorney Thursday. We hope everybody who can make it will be there. Like I said, stickers and new little stream thing will be coming up.
Fair enough, Enthuse. I shall expect.
There you go. And yeah, a little extra stream thing. At the start of stream, it'll be very cute. I hope you will enjoy him.
Oh, a reveal?
A little reveal, and then the new stickers will be great. And Paper Demon Friday. So have a lovely hump day, guys, whether it started or it will start for you.
Yes. And enjoy the time zone. Enjoy your Wednesday.
Indeed.
If you're already there.
You guys really do, Allie. You really do. You guys just want to manipulate stream into being 80 bajillion hours long. All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.